everybody, let's get spooky up in here, shall we? I see everybody using the brand new spooky emotes in the chat, and as you can see, both Digitiff, I guess she can be Digitiff and Digimuffin are in their holiday best as well. As I mentioned, I wanted to do this for my return to stream last weekend, and just with life and, you know, everything that comes with that, unfortunately, I was a little bit busy and didn't get to it, but better late than never. We've still got about 2 weeks left in spooky season, and so we're going to get all spookified. For the next 2 weeks, you can use these brand new emotes. We've got Tallara Skelly and Tallara Ghost dancing in the chat. And then, of course, Digitiff and Digimuffin have their witch hats, and when IRL Tiff hosts stream, probably next stream, I do have some little pumpkin lights and stuff as well. So the stream is all spookified for the next 2 weeks, which is super fun. So thank you guys for being here. Happy Tuesday. We're working in some extra streams this week. We're live Tuesday and Thursday along with our normal weekend stream because I just really want to get back into the swing of things after being away for so long. Plus, I am loving Hades 2, so I want to play some more, and that's what we're doing tonight. Welcome back to Hades 2. I think most of you guys saw either Friday night's stream or Saturday's stream, but obviously this is the sequel to Hades 1. I know, surprise, surprise. You might remember we actually played the first Hades on stream almost 5 years ago now, which is crazy. And I absolutely loved the first Hades. I've been patiently waiting for the sequel ever since. It finally came out of early access at the end of September, and now we are just diving right in. We've already completed the first 2 areas, and we actually got to the final boss of the 3rd area, which appears to be like a demonic Cerberus, before it defeated us. So we're making good progress. We're about 8 hours of gameplay into the game. This is my first blind playthrough, so we're still trying to fit together, you know, who Mel is, who her parents are, what the relation is. So for anyone joining us for the first time, I would appreciate no spoilers. You'll hear a lot of questions, but they're usually rhetorical. I'll make it clear if I'm actually asking a question or not. And we're sort of just figuring everything out here together. So yeah, thanks guys for being here. I hope the rest of your weekend went well. I see. What is this? Brawny and TS redeemed a watch streak. What's this new streak thing? Do I get points for this? It looks like you do. I gotta be honest. I know I'm the streamer and like I'm supposed to have the answers or whatever, but I have no idea what that is. I guess if you get a streak of watching streams, you get extra channel points. I mean, that's cool. We love that. We love free stuff, right? 3 cheers for free stuff. But yeah, I have no idea what that is. But GG's on your 3-stream watch streak, apparently. I should say hello, by the way. I'm so sorry for being rude. Hello, TS. Hello, Bronny. Hello, Beast. Hello, Euro. Good to see you guys. I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. As I said, we're getting ready for more Hades 2 tonight. And why don't we hit play and load right in here, shall we? The points have always been a thing, I think. Sharing the thing is the new bit. Oh, looks like we get 350 channel points, which isn't new, but prompting to boast about it is. I gotcha. I mean, hey, we love a good boast around here, right? Come in here and boast about how many streams in a row you've stopped by, and you'll get extra brownie points from me that you can't redeem for anything, but, you know, brownies, yum. The streak thing has been around for months. The bigger the streak, the more points. Gotcha. But now they're allowing you to show it off, which is the new feature. I know I'm late, but welcome back, Tiff. Hey, Revent. No worries, my friend. Better late than never. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be back. We had our return to stream on Friday, and like I said, we're streaming extra this week because I really just want to get back into the swing of things. I'm really happy to be back, and while I had an absolutely fantastic time away, of course, happy to be back with you guys playing Hades 2 and making the most of the weeks we have left in Spooky Month. So, we are here. We were getting ready to go on another run. Before we go, we should check our new keepsake. We have the aromatic file from Narcissus. Fountains restore plus 20% health. But we are really close to leveling up the Silken Sash from Arachne. We only need to clear 6 encounters with that equipped to actually rank it up. So I'm going to hold on to that for this run. In terms of weapons, weapons, I think I'm going to switch to what has been my favorite weapon in the game so far. That is the Umbral Flames. The flames of Ignium burn with an extraordinary light that does not pierce the dark. And essentially, this is your ranged weapon in the game. I found this to be really good because it's super maneuverable. You can just keep firing while moving, and it's really, really nice, actually. So that's what we're going to pick up for our first run of the night. Let's chat with Skelly before we go as well.
The smoke and stuff from that altar of ashes over there. It's energized the shades about this place. And me as well.
I think we had this conversation actually at the end of last stream, but I guess it didn't save to that point, so that's fine. We'll catch back up with Skelly's again.
I'm pleased to hear it, Commander. Even a brief visit to the altar on a given night helps make me feel more prepared.
Keep doing what you're doing over there.
Yeah. But yeah, how's everybody doing? I hope the rest of your weekend was good. I saw a lot of you guys on Saturday for some Hades too, so I hope your Sunday and your Monday was good. Mine was great in terms of sports. My Patriots won on Sunday. And then the Blue Jays won a huge Game 7 last night. What's super exciting, so baseball isn't my favorite sport, but, you know, I love sports in general, and I do love baseball. But the exciting thing about baseball in Canada is that we only have one team, right? So everyone from coast to coast cheers for the one team, and it really does create a really unique atmosphere. Like, everybody is excited about the Blue Jays winning Game 7. It's not like, you know, if it's an NHL team, people are really divided in their loyalties and there's a lot of rivalries. It's like literally everybody in this country is a Blue Jays fan. And so it just feels a lot more special because it feels like the whole country sort of won something. So even those who aren't necessarily interested in baseball, I think everybody's sort of feeling the residual vibes left over from the big Game 7 win last night. Obviously, the World Series is going to be a different beast entirely. I gotta be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if the Blue Jays got swept. The Dodgers are insane. Shohei Ohtani is probably the greatest player we've ever seen in the history of the sport. So I fully expect the Dodgers to win the World Series, but the Toronto Blue Jays haven't even made it to the World Series since I've been alive. So we've got to celebrate at least getting that far, right? It was really, really exciting. It was a great victory last night. So that's what I've been up to since our last stream. Just watching a lot of sports, watching my teams win, which is always really nice. Yay for winning. Tia says he's great enough for me to have heard his name, and I know dick about baseball. Yeah, like literally insane. It's weird to think that you're like watching history unfold, but like I seriously think when he retires, I mean, he's still a young man. He's going to be playing for quite some time yet. But I seriously think when he retires, everyone's just going to go, wow, we are never going to see anybody play baseball like that again. So trying to enjoy it for what it's worth. I'm personally a huge fan of Shohei Ohtani. So obviously the Blue Jays are my team, but I would love to see him do some more historic things in the World Series, right? But yeah, there's not much choice for an MLB team in Canada. I'm sure there's some people, you know, who might originally be from the States who live here now who cheer for different teams. Sometimes people just, you know, want to go against what's popular. And I know there's some like Red Sox and Yankees fans around because, you know, it is what it is. But for the most part, there's 40 million people cheering for the Toronto Blue Jays, which is exciting. Bronny says, what emote is this? And it's a picture of a foot that says feet pics. That's not from my channel, so I don't know. I got Commander Skellington with the dancing Skelly. That's right. All right, let's head on down. Actually, before we go, I may as well restore my mana. It is a little low for me testing out my moves. And now we'll go down and start our first run of the stream.
Commencing. Hestia.
All right, we're starting off with a Hestia boon. Nice.
You should have seen it, dearie, when we brought old Kronos down. Took 6 of us at least, but we got him. Little wonder he's all sore about it still. We'll just have to dispose of him more thoroughly.
Oops, I accidentally skipped her voice line, but she said at the end, cremation, perhaps? I like the way you think, Hestia. Anyway, speaking of Hestia, her flames either bring quaint comfort or ruinous destruction, aka cozy fireplace or cremation. You choose. Now, I'm going right away for Flame Strike. Our regular attacks will inflict Scorch. Afflicted foes, which is essentially burn. Afflicted foes will take 100 damage accrued from this every 1 second, which is nice. Now, let's burn some things, shall we? With the power of Hestia. I'll have the cremation, please, says TS. Can you even cremate a god? I mean, if anyone's gonna try, it's probably gonna be Hestia. Death to Kronos and all that. Yeah, like any time I take some time away from a video game. Please forgive me as I inevitably have to get warmed up here, but, you know, hopefully it'll come back to me soon enough. Let's go get a pomegranate. For a second there, I thought you were calling me a god. You're the god of Finland, aren't you? Have I been totally misinformed about your title this entire time? I assumed that people worshipped you.
Rest now, all of you.
Everything burns if you bring enough heat. Hashtag science. Science, bitch! TS is the god of language translation. Yeah, god of languages. It's got a nice ring to it.
One of Lord Charon's wells.
Nice. Flame Strike's already level 3. We're going to be doing so much burn damage. That's going to be absolutely fantastic. Got a flower there we can gather, as well as some minerals, and then we'll check out Charon's well. Is there anything we want to buy? We can buy Python Scales and Chimera Jerky, which are just limited time upgrades. I gotta be honest, I think I'm just gonna save my gold. And then we'll go increase to max mana, definitely. Have you ever thought about pursuing a career in like professional translating, TS? Whether it's for, you know, media or whether it's like, I know, for example, in the legal field, I work with translators all the time. I have witnesses who don't speak English, and so I have translators that help us in the courtroom and that kind of thing. I feel like that would be really up your alley.
I have your back, sister.
Artemis is here.
Just watch your aim.
Save some for me next time.
Hey girl, hey.
It's strange, isn't it? He's our own grandfather. Kronos, I mean. But I feel no connection to him at all. I just want him gone.
Doesn't matter who he is. He's a threat. We're the Silver Sisters. We'll make him gone. For the sake of the realms.
Damn, Mel, I love it.
Strictly business then, is it? Even still, funny how it falls on us to settle the older generation scores.
Isn't that usually the case, unfortunately?
The choice
Mel
is yours.
and Artemis. Dream team, honestly. Let's take... Foes with at least 80% health or 80% armor may take critical damage. Our critical chance is plus 15% on high health or high armored enemies. Vital signs. Yeah, let's take that.
You have it.
Look upon me.
Let's compel a ghost. Yeah, I mean, totally, I feel like AI, like in many fields, AI is becoming a serious threat. But there are instances where AI is just not going to cut it. And for instance, I know in a courtroom, for instance, I work with translators very, very often, as I mentioned, because they have to be there in the courtroom, willing to, you know, testify under oath that they are telling the truth. And I highly doubt that'll be replaced by AI anytime soon. So there is still opportunity, I think. This is new, by the way. I don't know what this gloom bramble is, but okay. It's got epic music, so we'll take it. We kicked its butt. I don't like its creepy, crawly little veins that it had there. That was so gross.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Let's see. Ooh, Heat Rush. Your sprint leaves a cinder trail, and any damage you take from burning is reduced to 1. The trail will do 15 damage to enemies. We are doing a
those
full
golden urns
fire
that I revealed.
build, and I like it. But yes, this is one of the newest things that we unveiled, those
Coinage.
gold urns. Is this the first time we've come across one? They give us money, of course.
Such deep, impenetrable gloom surrounds the underworld, princess, that not even her infernal eye can easily discern what horrors lie therein.
If I can't see into the shadows, I'll cut through.
That's a spirit. Atta girl. Interpreters are still a thing, sure, but I probably wouldn't have what it takes to do that. Interpreting is very intense and human-centric work, and I prefer working alone and with text. Fair enough. There's not much I can say about that because I don't even necessarily disagree. My best days at the office when it's just me at my computer all day long, no interaction with humans. Just text. So I understand that completely. The thing is like, of course, AI is going to come in and you know, move into some fields and potentially, you know, take some people's jobs, if you want to put it like that. But at the same time, I also believe it is going to create opportunity. Most importantly, I think at this juncture, AI training is going to be big. So like, yes, AI may eventually move into the field of, you know, text translation and sort of monopolize that area. But for the time being, they need people who are going to train these AIs, who are going to review these AIs. And so there's always the opportunity to sort of get into it that way, right? The AI does the translation work and then you review it and catch its mistakes. Because inevitably at this point in its lifespan, AI is going to be making lots of mistakes. So the refinement process, I think, is an area of opportunity for a lot of people to sort of work with AI. Same goes for teaching, actually. Lovely in theory, but the moment you add people, and God forbid kids, into the mix, you lose me. Yeah. Yeah, dealing with people can be very, very challenging, that's for sure. That is probably the aspect of my job that I dislike the most, is the people function. So I understand that completely. Let's see. We've got a couple of good options here. I kind of like inverted blaze. Your attacks linger for +2 seconds and launch back towards you after you dash. Kind of like the sound of that. Let's see how it goes. Oh, that's interesting. All right. The more fire we can have on the battlefield, the more certain I am that damage will be done. So I will absolutely take the lingering fire. I feel like this first area is like almost child's play now at this point. I don't want to get too overconfident, of course. But just thinking about, you know, the first couple of times we went through this area and how much more difficult it was versus now with our upgrades and all that. The difficulty has certainly changed. Let's go spend some money. We've got 200 coins. Let's go see our guy Charon. Hello. Let's grab another fire boon. Should we grab another fire boon? Yeah, let's grab another fire boon. Your scorch effects deal damage faster. Pyrotechnique, yes. Let's stack on all the burn that we can.
It's reassuring to know Artemis has been keeping track of things around here lately, my lord. She seems unusually well supplied.
That's it. Short and sweet conversation.
Moonlight, guide us.
More like Hades nuts. Got him. Wow. Hi, Rector. That was quite the entrance.
Hi there!
Hi there, Rector. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. You arrived just in time for a boss battle.
Well, not much glory in confronting adversaries one-to-one. I myself invoke shades of the dead to alter the odds. Some may well favor you instead.
Yes, you arrived just in time for the abs. I'm doing good. Thank you very much, Rector. Welcome to our first, well, I mean, it's not our first stream of Spooky Month, but it is our first spookified stream. I mentioned in Discord I wanted to do this when I returned last week and just didn't have enough time, but we do now have 2 new emotes. They'll be live just till the end of the month, so enjoy them while you can. And of course, you probably see DigiTiff and DigiMuffin are in their Halloween best. We've got our hats on and we are ready to get spooky. The good thing about Hades 2 is, of course, well, it's not a spooky game. It's not scary by any means. Sort of the setting and the vibe of it, I feel, is very appropriate for a spooky month. You know, we are in the underworld after all, so I love it. We're fully in spooky mode here right now.
Perhaps if I brought with me a legion of animal familiars next time, Headmistress. Not that any beast would bear its fangs at you.
You jest, yet a familiar may be of considerable benefit given all that you have to do. A possibility to think upon once you are rid of me.
I would love to get an animal familiar. Yes, please. Can we make that happen? An army of demon cats or something? I'm ready. Wait, Dora isn't our familiar? I feel like if we ever asked Dora to come out and help us in battle, she would like laugh at us and then not do it. She didn't even want to go to the hot springs with me at first because she doesn't like leaving my tent, so I don't think my girl is really cut out for battle. Unfortunately. You're on your own, kid. That's exactly what Dora would say, let's be real. I love that girl to death, but she ain't gonna help me. I could get a derpy little sheep familiar, perhaps. We know at least the character models in the game. We've seen it enough. Every time I fight Hecate, I get turned into a fucking derpy sheep, so... Speaking of Hecate, bye-bye, Headmistress. Help? Me? No way, girl. That is exactly what Dora would say.
If but to keep things livelier for me. We have the means to keep them safe, even in scuffles such as these.
The derpy sheep would be just as useful as your derpy sheep form. Just hopping around, tongue out, doing absolutely nothing, yeah. At least it would be cute, though. That's got value, right?
Faith of familiar spirits. They should work on Phrynos.
What? Hang on. Hang on. So I just learned a new incantation.
Stands alone.
And she mentioned Phrynos. You know our froggy friend? Is she implying that we may be able to summon our frog as a familiar in battle? As much as I don't want this run to end, obviously, I want to go as far as I can. At the same time, I'm excited for the run to end so we can go back to the crossroads and figure out this whole familiar situation, because I am now excited. Frog familiar, it's Wednesday, my dudes! It is Wednesday in some corners of the world.
Greetings, little one.
Which is perfect. Before we can deal with frog familiars, though, unfortunately, we've got to deal with this asshole.
Which rock did you crawl out from under, My forces, they are terribly confused. They have no idea where you live. So I thought I would attempt asking you nicely here.
I live in your nightmares, Titan. I thrive on them. I'll see you dead, and then destroyed. However long it takes.
However long it takes. You speak of inevitability, little one. A subject on which I happen to be the expert. As to whomever sent you after me, I shall find them.
We'll see.
Mel is such a bad bitch. I love it. Also, good to know that Kronos doesn't know where we live and doesn't know who my headmaster is, so that's good. He's still in the dark about some key information. Froggies assemble! Your run cycle with these torches fucking kills me. Just me with my arms held out. Just in a perfect T. Yeah, she really holds them up high, doesn't she? She's trying to show off her upper back muscles, I think. Look at that. God damn. Now, we did rank up our Silken Sash to rank 2, which is good. Is it worth switching to a different one now? Let's see. Ooh. Evil Eye could come in handy right here. You'll deal plus 20% damage to the last foe that vanquished you. And currently, the last foe that vanquished me is Skilla, the next boss. So you know what? Why don't we equip the Evil Eye here for this next portion of the run? So we can guarantee, in a way, that we'll defeat Skilla. We've actually only been to the area beyond Oceanus once, so it'll be nice to get back there today and explore a little bit if we can. This is how I imagine you run when delivering Tim's tea to Mrs. Dr. Alana. Don't spill a drop, don't spill a drop, don't spill a drop. Yes, that is exactly how I look. I remember the first time we came down to Oceanus, I complained. I was like, the enemies are so much tougher here. There's a noticeable difficulty curve. And now, again, as I believe it was TS prophesized, the difficulty curve has smoothed out quite a bit with all the upgrades that we've managed to get. That's the beauty of roguelikes, right? Things that, well, the beauty of all video games, not even just roguelikes, but the things that initially caused you difficulty, if you stick at it long enough and sort of, you know, get stronger and accumulate upgrades and all that good stuff, it's no longer as difficult as it was.
Join me. See you in the
Jokes aside, Tiff, with your accident record, don't run with tea. At least tea doesn't contain anything sharp and pointy, right? Ooh, a chaos portal. Also, what the heck are you doing here?
Can't you see my brother and I are in the middle of something?
Okay, I guess Nemesis is out on her own run, and she's buying up some of Charon's stock. Guess I've only got 2 options now. Well then, guess we'll get a boon from our good girl Aphrodite.
Your boat in there has such an ugly job, having to smuggle little blessings such as these into the worst of places. But we make it worth his while, don't you worry about that.
Switch to a rarer boon.
Glamour Game. You automatically inflict weak on nearby foes and gradually restore magic near them. Seeing as this is a magic-focused run, I'm gonna pick that up. Now, the question is, do we go see Chaos or not? If you remember, our last run on our last stream was essentially halted because of the Chaos boon. Chaos boons are both a blessing and a curse. They will initially inflict a negative attribute on you, and then after a few turns, it will turn into a positive. The issue is last time, the negatives didn't clear by the time we got to the boss. We are, I feel, pretty early in Oceanus this time. I agree with TS, so we might actually be able to clear it, and on the other hand, we do have the damage boost this time. One of the reasons why I'm prioritizing going to see Chaos is because there are some flowers that we need for an incantation that we can only get down in Chaos's realm, and so that's why I've been sort of, again, prioritizing going down there. So, as much as it's a risk, I think I'm gonna go down. Before I do, though, I'll buy the shields.
To Chaos.
And then let's go down. So we lose 18 HP just by coming down into this realm. And I don't see any flowers. There is an examination point, though.
The ancient and obscure originator of creation yet remains. Observing from within such black impenetrable depths the endless toil of the living and the dead.
Chaos is witness to all.
Okay, let's see what our boon is. Oh, let's give him a gift first. We've actually got a nectar that we can gift to Chaos.
If you'll permit me, Almighty Chaos, I wish you to have this gift of nectar, in accordance with my family's custom among relatives and friends. None of this would have been possible if not for you.
I shall grant you this wish and the freedom to bestow upon me further gifts as you see fit, for I have familiarity with this custom of yours, and am prepared to reciprocate.
Thanks, Chaos.
Whatever this is, it's remarkable, truly.
A transcendent embryo. Spooky. And we now get a diary entry about Chaos as well, or a codex entry, whatever you want to call it. Untold eons ago, infinity yawned wide, and from that chaos sprang forth night and darkness, and the deepest reaches of your world. All else sooner or later followed, desire, the sea, and so on. That single point of origin remains, ever watching. All living things in the end are one family, sharing this exceedingly uncommon ancestor. So you'd have to imagine that Chaos is the most powerful being in the universe. If he is the single point of origin. I actually believe Chaos identifies as non-binary, so they are the single point of origin. I wouldn't want to piss them off as the TLDR. It's a good thing that they are not the prime antagonist of this game, I guess. A long time ago, Infinity was bored as hell. Now that sounds like an origin story, Rector.
When I created life, I had my doubts. Would it invite more problems than it solved? I would be curious to see. Thus my experiment continues to unfold. Its outcome, yet uncertain.
Rector says it makes sense. There's no way in hell the origin of the known universe would exist in a binary. Yeah, exactly. It makes total sense, actually. Hades 3, make Order of Chaos? Sign me up. I'm in.
Almighty Chaos, with your experiment so vast in scope, what can one individual achieve? The quandary you mentioned when first we met. What would you have me do?
Spawn of Hades, I ought to clarify I do not care for idle talk. Ask me no questions. Respond only when prompted or when necessary in the absolute. But above all, do as you will.
Okay, damn. I thought we were, you know, on friendly terms, seeing as we exchanged gifts, but no. Chaos isn't really interested to talk. Anywho, let's see what our boon is. We got Flayed Will. Actually, you know what? Flayed Will is good for two reasons. First of all, I don't really use specials in this build. I basically only ever just use my basic attack. So its negative attribute for the next 5 encounters, each time you use specials, you take 6 damage. That's kind of nullified. And then afterwards, we get a fantastic positive. We'll restore 4 magic every 1 second. So I think we go Flayed Will here. All right. Hades 4, make an order for Chaos. A 5 guys order. Nobody can afford it. Chaos wants all the burgers in the known universe. Also, holy boss music. Let's fucking go. Oh, got dark. Broke my shields. Ooh, yeah. Damn. Alright, so before we had shields because of the heirloom that we were using. Now that we don't have shields, I am very cognizant of how little health I have. So if we have the opportunity to increase our max health, I think we should definitely do that. Now, we can actually get a duo boon here, which I think is going to be great. It's called Burning Desire. While foes are weak, any scorch they have does not diminish as it deals damage, so it's a good amalgamation of all the boons that we had so far. Hell yeah, Burning Desire, let's go.
Excellent.
And then from here, we'll go Ashes, I guess.
That.
What's that? Speaking of max health, here we go. Probably shouldn't have gathered that flower in the middle of the fight, but I see shiny, I just can't help myself. Wow, we are making everything explode.
Too hot for you?
Nice. Plus 25 max life. And then let's go... Ooh, let's go see our moon girl. Celine. Happy loot goblin noises. Hee 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 hee.
I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
I found you, but my light is but a flicker at these depths. You trace the secret path between Poseidon's and your father's realms. What lurks here has no love for either one.
I still say that the moon incarnate is my favorite god that we've encountered so far. She is awesome.
Make your choice.
Let's see. Honestly, I kind of like this. Night Bloom. Your hex raises the last susceptible foe slain this encounter to fight for you for 12 seconds. So whenever we use 60 magic, we can basically get a zombie follower. I like the sound of that. I don't know about you. Night Bloom it is.
Night Bloom.
Together we shine.
Together we shine. Now, let's see. Trying to find the Chaos Spoon. Ah, it's still active, unfortunately, and it will be active for the boss fight, but again, it doesn't have that much of a hampering effect on us because I don't really use my special, so it's okay. Alright. Everybody ready? Let's go fight Scylla and her crew.
You're just in time for our set. Been working on a song called I Am Gonna Claw Out Your Eyes Then Drown You to Death. Comes from a real personal place.
So if you guys were here on Saturday, we looked up the lyrics to I Am Going to Claw Out Your Eyes Then Drown You to Death. It is a full song. It has got full lyrics. It is very hateful. So this is actually only our third boss fight against Scylla. We won on our first attempt. We lost on our second attempt. So we're trying to get we're gonna try to get a winning record here. I want to go 2-1. And this time I really want to listen in closely and see if I can pick out the lyrics. Hateful in the most loving way, though, of course. Yes, of course, of course.
Is it any better than the one I heard on my way in?
No, it's not, because all our songs are the best. Each like a perfect little child. Not a bad one, like you.
I love this boss fight. I just love Scylla and her bandmates. I think they're so well designed. And then, of course, the cherry on top of the cake is the song. The song and the music is freaking awesome. So here we go. Rector mentioned this last time, but it is cool how, like, I defeated the drummer, for instance, so the backing track lost drums. And now it's just her voice because her backup musicians are gone. Nice little touches. There we go. Down she goes. Sirens vanquished. That was easy peasy. It was nice that we were doing 20% extra damage the entire performance. This sounds like if you got a male singer, slowed it down a bit and used dropped E, it could make a good Alice in Chains style song. Man, the Keepsake made that a fucking catwalk. Yeah, that and the build we have going right here things are looking up. I feel good about this run, I gotta say.
My keepsake's manifest.
Speaking of keepsakes, it's probably time for us to change the keepsake now, because of course, it only allows us to deal plus 20% damage to the last foe that vanquished me, which was Skilla. We're not going to fight Skilla again on this run, so it makes no sense for us to keep wearing the Evil Eye. What we can do, though, is check out our new heirloom, the Transcendent Embryo. Gain a random common chaos blessing. Every 8 encounters, replace it. So I don't know if I want that, because as we found out, chaos boons are both a blessing and a curse. So if I don't get to choose what we're getting, that could be... yeah, I would assume it includes the negatives, and I don't really want to test it to find out otherwise, so I'm going to hold off on the Transcendent Embryo for now, because I don't want to not be in control and end up sort of hamstrung by a negative attribute, which is literally what happened on our last run. So let's see what else we can get here. Knucklebones could be good. The next Guardian loses 5% health, and we take 10% less damage from Guardians. Let's give that one a try, because I am trying to work through and use all of the heirlooms like at least once. So that's nice, because that one's only level 1. We can try to rank that one up a bit, and I think it will be useful. So
within a green-tinged chamber that the shrilly singing sirens made their own, a pathway plunges deep into the unknown outskirts of the underworld.
What's up? I'm so cold. You're cold? Well, come on in here. It's so warm. I don't know about you guys, but the gaming room, warmest room in the house. Elena's got cold fingers. She's come on into the gaming room. We're going to thaw those up real quick. All right, we're done with Oceanus. Let's head on down. Back to the fields. We've only been here once before, so I'm excited to actually explore this area a little bit more.
Thanks for the
It's so...
That's Muffin.
Yeah.
Can you see me in there?
All right, we've got the Fields of Mourning, which is full of these creepy statues.
No, she's not stealing the heat.
I'm just generating extra heat with my gaming PC and lights and lack of windows in my office.
Was that Meerkat's greeting to me, or...?
I think he said that before he knew you were here. Now you get your own special greeting.
Yes, my box.
Come on, Mel.
Small box
what are you waiting
for?
for?
Out of the porch and it's so cold. Even my single blanket, my tattered blanket.
Your single tattered blanket. I'm surprised you have room in your box for a blanket.
That's tattered.
Alright, is there anything else here in this hub area before we go forward? The thing is the area looks endless, but yeah, they've actually sealed me in with these evil spirits, so you kind of just walk one way until you bump up against them, and then you're like, nope, can't go any further that way. Tattered blanket, I thought it was just a half-used napkin. Oh, but to have a blanket. Elena is not a fucker unless she wants to be IDK. Thank you for the clarification. I would have thought you'd have to scavenge used newspapers for a blanket. And the worst part is no one reads newspapers anymore, so she's eternally cold because there are none left to scavenge. I thought twice about suggesting Tiff warms Elena's box because it sounds sketchy in chat form. Oh gosh.
Looking for several different points.
Alright, so yeah, this area, the third area, is very, very different than the other areas because it is a lot more, like, I wouldn't go so far as to say open world, obviously, but it's just a larger area and there's like random rewards sort of scattered all around that you can get or not get, depending on if you want to have a fight or not. So we've only been to this area once before, and we got all the way to the boss, which appears to be some sort of like cursed Cerberus. I think Kronos has unfortunately been mean to our sweet three-headed puppy. So again, I'm excited to be back here and sort of take another look around. This is a very, honestly, a very demonic area. I feel like this is like, in terms of enemy design and level design too, just everything about this place, this is the most like unsettling, creepy place, I think, that we've experienced so far.
Manifest your desire.
Cool, so we can upgrade our Hex from Celine. Ooh, your Hex charges up automatically as though you used one magic every 1 second. And then your Raised Servants deal plus 10% damage. I haven't even had a chance to use that yet. And, ooh, after using your Hex, you deal plus 5% damage this encounter. Yes. Yes, I should take that. Yeah, there's just like little random enemies all around. Alright, let's use my ability. Aha! We've got a little ghosty to fight for us! I gotta be honest, he's not that helpful, but hey, a minion is a minion, right? I also like how the environments are like semi-destructible in this area. That's always a nice touch. We're burning the grass and whatnot. My minions just vibing, literally just vibing. Not helping in the slightest, but moral support, I suppose.
Flourish and reveal my path.
Ah, cool. So you find one of those trees and they'll actually point you to where you're supposed to go in these very large areas. So we can go that way, or we can go that way. I feel like we should get another fire boon and just really lean in on our one chosen element for today's run.
Queen Lamia herself.
Queen Lamia? Oh, damn. And her minions. Alright, girls. Honestly, if I could raise one of you to fight for me, that would be nice. Let's give that a try, shall we? Ah, yes, now, let's hope she actually does something. I gotta be honest, she is seemingly doing nothing, but, again, moral support. There we go. Beauty.
Always use more.
We love resources.
Hear me, on my authority.
Ooh, I like this. Slow cooker. Your attacks and specials gain power the more fire boons you have. Power per fire boon is +2. I currently have 3. Presumably this will be 4. So just the more fire we get, the more power we get. I like the sound of that. All right. And now we're going to meet a new character, I think. I don't think we've met a character in this zone yet. We met Arachne. We met Narcissus. Who are we going to meet here? If I can find them.
Someone there. Someone there. Someone there.
Oh.
Someone there.
Who are you?
I mean you no harm. I mean you no harm. You no harm. No harm. No harm.
Does anyone know who this girl is? She looks like a statue.
That makes 2 of us. What ails you, Shade? Is there something I could do to ease your burden? I could ease your burden. Your burden. Your burden.
Oh, is her name Echo? I mean, that would make sense, considering she does appear to be echoing. Plaintive echoes. Only others can give voice to her desires, but she, in turn, can lend them potency. Okay. Pom, pom, pom. Oh yeah, each one is an echo. Reward, reward, reward. Are you mocking me? Pom, pom, pom. Double the level of a random one of your boons whose level is higher than the rest. Flame Strike has been upgraded.
Thanks. Thanks.
Huh. What an interesting girl. We can't talk to her any further. But Echo seems about right to me, so let's go with that as to what her name is until we have more information to the contrary. Time for some patty cake! I love playing patty cake with various ghosts. Come join our conclave, we play fun games. Whoa. This area is so cool.
Ooh.
Okay, so we've got 2 ways we can go. There we'll have money, a hammer, and a Poseidon boon. Over here we'll have max health, max magic, and a pomegranate. I'm gonna go this way, I think. That is the OG Echo, punished for Olympus's ego. Hey, Sovereign, classic Olympus bullshit, am I right? They love punishing people for essentially no reason. But okay, it is Echo. What is this thing? Oh, it like shoots if you attack it. Okay, we could probably use that in a fight then.
Well,
oh,
well.
Damn. We've seen her a lot today. What's up, Nem?
Missed all the fun. But at least you won't have to get your hands dirty this time.
Does that mean that Nem already beat all the enemies in this area?
Nemesis, what are you doing here? Who's standing watch at the crossroads?
They'll manage. I'm on break. Tell Hecate you saw me, you'll regret it. And you're welcome here and safe, seeing as I cleared the path for you.
Damn, thanks, girl.
I don't need your aid in this, other than the responsibilities you've already been assigned.
Really? Look like you could use all the aid you can get. Here's something for your trouble. Then I suggest you move along.
Wow. And she gave me shields? Look, I know I'm supposed to hate Nemesis, because yes, she is absolutely the prickliest pear. But I low-key love her, and I think she's gonna come around. I really do. She is going to warm up to us.
Revive that bow.
I think me and Nem are gonna be besties. And yes, am I biased? Am I totally shallow? And do I love Nemesis because she's hot? Absolutely I do. But I also think she's a real softie on the inside. I am convinced. Although she was kind of lying when she said she cleared the place out for me, because that doesn't actually seem to be the case. There's monsters here. I guess she just cleared out the, like, wandering monsters and not the monsters that are encounter-based. Oh well. Okay. Let's see. Let's level up pyrotechnique so our scorch effects deal damage faster.
2 more.
Nice, we're getting lots of rewards here in this area. Love it. Ooh, we got the werewolves in this area. Lycanthropy is alive and well.
All right.
Ashes. Ashes, ashes, we all fall down. You know, the patty cake's in full swing. Now we can upgrade this. I gotta be honest, I don't think I'm ever gonna pick the moon ability that gives you a minion ever again, because so far the minions have been friggin' useless. Maybe with a few more upgrades they'll be better, but like so far I'm low-key regretting our ability, but whatever. Let's see, what can we do? Let's grab this one again. So like at the very least, even if my minions don't do anything to help me, by just summoning them will deal more damage. So let's grab that.
Last one.
Because then it's less dependent on if the minions actually help me or not, or if I just sort of summon them. Like for example, summon one right now. And then do all of the damage. Beauty. Alrighty. Now, we can head that way or we can head that way. I definitely want to go to the shop. We have... Oh, you can't actually see because Digitiff is covering it up, but I have 396 coins right now, so we are dripping in cash. Let's go spend some.
The underworld's pulsing, winding river Styx cuts through the edges of the sorrow-spreading fields, connecting to the depths of Tartarus below.
This truly is the Styx. Then I'm so close. Lord
Alrighty.
Charon set up shop.
Lord Charon has set up shop. I think I'm going to get the hammer. And so we can get Mega Blaze. Our attacks fire 20% further and deal plus 30% damage. Heck yeah. Please. The more damage I do, the better. And then I'm going to pick up the Max Magic upgrade to go with that as well. So it looks like we are on the precipice of another boss battle. As I mentioned previously, we've only been to this zone one time before, but we did manage to make it all the way to the boss. So I know what boss is waiting for us on the other side, and it is our sweet three-headed doggo named Cerberus. You can see the giant paw print there leading into it. Unfortunately, Cerberus does not seem to be himself. I think Kronos has done something to him, and I'm gonna hope that by defeating him in battle, we can maybe help him out a little bit, but regardless, I have not been able to defeat Cerberus in battle yet, so hopefully this attempt will change that. Let's go.
Until we meet again. You'll soon feel better, Cerberus, I swear.
The music is so friggin' epic! Whew. That was tough. The entire battlefield. There's like nowhere safe for me to go. Now I can summon a minion, which I will do, and it does seem like she's actually doing something, so that's a nice surprise. I believe it was Brawny who described Cerberus's AoE attacks but previously as a giant inflamed butthole, and now that you've said that, it's all I can think about. I hope you know that. Every time the ground goes red, I just think it's a giant inflamed butthole. So, thanks for that. Alright, he's almost down. Oh, we're kicking ass. Let's go! Let's go! Our first win against Cerberus, and look!
It's really you.
He went back to the sweet, fluffy boy that we know and love! Ah! It is Cerberus. I'm so glad we were able to help him. But yeah, we came in here locked and loaded, ready to go. Second time was the charm. Fuck yeah. If there were levels in this game, Mel had definitely gained a level up after that boss fight.
Having shed its coat of torment, the soul-devouring infernal beast beyond the gates of Tartarus reveals that it is not the monster it appeared, but one more infamously vicious still.
Beast soothed! Yay, we helped him! He left. But we helped him, and we actually got a codex entry about Cerberus. Look at that sweet, fluffy, three-headed doggo. The more heads, the more to love, right? Curing someone through violence. You can tell this had US devs. Ooh. With the gates of hell flung wide, their feared guardian is no longer required, especially since the beast is loyal to the underworld's king, not the usurper of his throne. Cast like a common cur from the house of Hades into the fields of mourning, the beast rages on, implacable. You were an infant last you met. Why would he remember you?
Tears.
Okay, we got a new item there, literally called Tears. Shed for a variety of reasons, from joy to sorrow. These are the latter variety. Oh my god, are those Cerberus's tears? Why is that so heartbreaking? That our reward for defeating and cleansing Cerberus was his tears. Oh, I'm not gonna cry, you are. I'm not crying. I'm not crying. Oh, sweet, sweet Cerberus. I'm so glad we could help him, but I don't know where he went. Got a new material there called Glass Rock. Rector says, shut entirely the fuck up, game. My heart cannot handle sad doggos.
He was guarding the gates.
Let alone 3 sad doggos for the price of 1.
Finally out of here.
Alright, time to head to a new zone. Is this it? Is this the final one? It can't be.
Authorized personnel only.
I just got an achievement. Which of the planes for clearing the fields
How
of
about another
mourning?
keepsake? An old pool of purging.
Can't access it yet. I'm gonna keep the knuckle bones equipped to level that up.
Okay.
We can restore some health. And then let's see. Unseal.
Now, on my authority as Princess of the Underworld, unseal.
Damn.
I'm in.
Oh shit. We're in Tartarus! We literally made it. So at the end of this, Kronos?
All this machinery. For what?
What is he doing here? What is he building? Giant clocks. That can't be good, right? He is making Tartarus his own, and I don't like it.
Central control. Just need a moment.
So this is the reason why Mel had to be trained to be the one to take down Kronos, because only she can access some of these locks.
He hides behind these wretches.
This is insanely cool. I'll give it up to Kronos. He does have style. He's clearly into gold. Tartarus is absolutely dripping in gold right now. Which I kind of love. We're getting a lot of clock-themed enemies, which makes sense. I love how the song has a ticking clock in it. Yeah, like, that's the thing that I can say about this game so far is just like the little touches, the attention to detail is just absolutely chef's kiss. Stuff like, yeah, having ticking clocks in the music. It's so cool. Kronos, father of time, making something clockwork. I wonder what that could be.
4 chambers to go.
4 chambers to go? That's it? There's no way we're getting to him that quick. This seems altogether too easy. Oh yeah, he's got little statues of himself built. He's really made himself at home. Jesus Christ.
Tempai. Enough of that.
If you get to the end this quick, they're gonna make you beat the boss 20 times for the real ending this time. I mean, they made you beat the boss in the original Hades multiple times before you got the real ending, so I can only assume something similar will be in this game. But yeah, look at all the self-portraits. This guy is vain as hell. Checks out with all the gold, I guess.
Could head straight for Kronos,
Or go here. What is that little, like, piece of paper icon? That's what's drawing my attention the most. TS, to be fair, there's still the whole surface bit you barely touched, and that's true as well. It's not going to be the end. I'm very, very positive in saying that. But I'm just surprised we're even getting close enough to Kronos to have the conversation. Honestly, we might not even get there. I think I might have spoke too soon. This guy might kick my ass. I don't know what the hell this thing is, but it sucks. How do I avoid that beam?
Return to shadow now.
Well, there you go. We're not seeing Kronos today after all. That frickin' poltergeist kicked my ass. The money and the beat, I could not avoid that beam, and it was doing like 20 damage every time. I absolutely jinxed myself. But you know what? I'm not even sad about it, because now that we're back, I remembered something very important. Remember the mention of a froggy familiar? Maybe we go back to Tartarus and bring you?
What have they done to Tartarus, Phrynos? It's not like how I heard. Don't let me get you down.
Wow. I love how the juxtaposition as well between like the frantic energy of Tartarus and all the other areas that we explore, and the very calm nature of the crossroads. It's just like, you can just sort of catch your breath here, before we head out on another run.
You don't remember them, besides this painting and your dreams. But still, you fight for them. See you later.
How's it going? What would you say is the most frightening thing you've encountered out there lately, Mel? It's important for someone in my position to keep up with the latest on this front.
Well, I'd have to go with the raging infernal beast guarding the only viable way into Tartarus. Absolutely massive, countless sharp fangs, 3 fire-spitting maws. Though he's also my family's dog.
Ah, you had me going. Well, if you're telling me there's nothing scarier out there than a pet dog, it means I've got no competition. Time to rest on these laurels some more.
Please make yourself comfortable.
All that you see is my domain.
Atta girl.
Death to Kronos.
Death to all.
So obviously, I was gonna go back to this painting, but I've been theorizing, of course, all along what the relationship was. And at first, my first thought was that Zagreus, the protagonist from the first Hades, was my dad. But the more time I've had to think about it, and the more time I've looked at that photo, I don't think that's the case. I think Hades is my dad. I think Zagreus is my brother. I think that photo is of my mom holding me, her son, my brother Zagreus, next to her, and then big Hades sort of looming on. So what I think happened, it must have been after the end of the first Hades, when the family had sort of reconciled. They had another child, and I was still just an infant while Zagreus was a grown man. There's a big gap between us, and then all this happened. Kronos took over the underworld and all that thing. I think that timeline lines up a little bit better. We don't have confirmation of that yet, of course, but there has also been mention to me having siblings. So I'm pretty sure that that is the case, is that I'm just a late baby. Mom and Dad had another baby after Zagreus was all grown up and after he sort of calmed down the family turmoil after the first game, and that was me. So I'm pretty sure that that's definitely where I'm strongly leaning as to what the whole situation is. I somehow thought the game had already told this, though. Not explicitly. It's not explicitly told me anything. It just says I'm the son, or sorry, the child of Hades, but I wasn't sure if Zagreus had taken over his father's spot or not after the first game, and that was sort of my confusion. But, you know, the sort of hints we've accumulated and the illusions that have been made, I'm pretty sure that that is the case.
There's something new here.
Now, we got a couple of new prophecies. We've got Shadow of Death. The daughter of the god of the dead shall surpass each of the fierce wardens sometimes found along her path through the underworld. Oh, so we have to defeat all the mini-bosses. Okay. And then we got the Umbral Flames. The daughter of the god of the dead shall apply various Daedalus enchantments to the flames called Ignium. Just more to-dos. Oh, speaking of siblings, look who's here.
I see that look.
Thanks for the hydration, Bronny.
But don't forget what we decided here.
We leave our worries at the threshold to this little clearing, yes. Though, don't you ever slip? Catch your mind drifting back to your concerns?
That's what the song is for. It doesn't make our troubles go away. It's so we can face them as best we can.
Well, we may as well join in with her song. We can relax while I get my hydration, so I hydrate, don't dehydrate. Their voices are so beautiful together.
I should go.
The sonorous voice of the goddess of the hunt fills the clearing like a ray of moonlight, stirring the eternal souls of shades that there reside.
She's not bad, is she?
She's great, and so are you, Mel. And together, you're fabulous. Eris is gone. She left her graffiti behind, though, but luckily no trash this time. God damn, that girl likes to litter. Now, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. I want to see what new concoctions we have.
That headmistress taught to me.
Faith of familiar spirits. Turn trusted beasts into your animal familiars. Grants +3 Witch's Delight, which is mostly used for strengthening one's bond with animal familiars. While not all familiars are beasts, the unwavering nature of such creatures often makes them suitable. Okay, so this is important. Obviously, usually when I get nectar, I immediately gift it to someone. But this time, we need to make sure that we hold on to our nectar, because I really, really want to do the Faith of Familiar Spirits incantation. So, we need 2 nectar to do just that. The other things we've got Aspects of Night and Darkness, rather. We need some more bronze. Unraveling a Fateful Bond, we know. We still need the Thalamus. We can get this one, though. Cleansing of Fountain Waters. We can enhance fountains so that they restore +10% health. Water is a source of life even for immortals, yet must freely flow to achieve its potential.
Askion Gataski.
I will.
Perfect. Incantation complete. The other new thing we got is Revival of a Desecrating Pool. We need Iron and Shade Rot, neither of which we have any of. So we'll hold off on all that for now. Does the shop to the south stock more than 1 nectar? Let's go see. No, unfortunately they only sell 1, but we'll buy that one at least. We've got it on hand. And, I'm gonna get some more Psyche.
I'm short on bones.
And then hopefully we'll grab a nectar on our next run.
Death to Kronos.
Hey, Nem, you're back from your adventures, I see.
How long has it been since you visited the surface?
Too long. Cooped up here now in case you hadn't noticed. But it's a lost cause anyway.
Hermes requested that I pay a visit when I can. Figured I should ask if you had any notes.
I accidentally clicked, but she said, why do you ask?
It's like I said. The dead are out and about up there thanks to our Titan friend. You'll feel right at home.
Sounds great.
If we can get up to the surface, but that's still a work in progress as well. Well, we can get up there, but we can't survive for very long.
As well.
Not the report I wished to deliver, though I've some idea of what Kronos has been doing with all of his excess gold. I was trounced last night by a gigantic bag of coins.
A gold wrath, then. I reckon if you're Kronos and you've got a limitless supply of shiny metal, you might as well use some of them for your profane research. But you were close.
I was so close.
That I was.
We'll get back.
Welcome to the Crossroads, Shade.
Our trust in the Witch of the Crossroads is unwavering. Well, mine wavers a little. Cause of death, backstabbing.
Headmistress couldn't ask for better familiars than you two.
You two are the sweetest, so I can't wait to get familiars of my own.
Cattails, then.
Alright, we got lots of stuff we can plant. We can plant wheat.
Grow and flourish.
Seems like a weird thing to grow in the underworld, but we'll do it. Alright, is that everybody? I mean, he's still asleep.
Rest easy, son of Nyx.
I think that's all we can do for the time being. Alrighty, let's go prepare for our next run. Oh, no, wait a minute. I didn't speak to Hecate.
Last night, Headmistress, I traversed a gate that led me to the depths of chaos, where I met its host. I've heard so much from you of Nyx, yet somehow I never expected to meet her mother and father.
An audience with primordial chaos? I didn't entirely expected that. Although, given Nyx herself has not been seen since Kronos took the House of Hades, I am unsurprised. There is no fury like that of a parent bereft of their child. Does chaos seem an ally to us, then?
I believe so.
Well, thank you, Nyx, for that.
Okay.
Think I can raise my grasp.
I think so too. Let's extend your grasp to
So that's
20.
it.
And that gives us an extra 3 that we can use. I'm going to unequip the Furies because I don't often use my casts anyway. And in doing so, then I can equip the Boatman, which gives us plus 200 gold crowns. And then we can also equip the Centaur. You gain plus 3 max life and plus 3 max magic whenever you pass through 5 locations. So those are huge upgrades, I think. We abandoned plus 20% damage to foes in our casts, but got plus 200 gold crowns and the increases to max life and max magic. So that's pretty fantastic. We're all out of grasp now, so we can't equip any more. But for now, that was a great upgrade, I think. Now, in terms of heirlooms. I mean, the aromatic file could be pretty good. Fountains restore plus 20% health, which is okay. It's the other part that catches my eye. The next turn, meaning fountain, I believe, turns one random common boon of yours rare. So that could come in handy as well. I think I'm gonna just keep the knuckle bones on for now. We'll clear 15 encounters with it on to level it up to level 2, and then we can decide which one we want to use after that. Because yeah, I definitely want to give the Chaos one a spin at some point as well. So let's hold on to knuckle bones for now, and then we'll take it from there. Now, look at this. It looks like we can unlock another Nocturnal Arms, aka a new weapon. This is the Argent Skull. Rival's final honor as adjudicator was to become immortalized in adamant and death. Blast foes with explosive attacks and retrieve the shells with lunging specials. So you press X for your weapon's main attack like usual, which then gives you shells, which is ammunition for your X attacks. You need to retrieve it from the field to reuse. This'll be very, very different. I don't know how it's gonna go, but we're certainly gonna give it a try.
Sure. Rival, the Argent Skull. I know the fury in your hollowed eyes.
At the very least, it looks badass. It's literally just a floating skull. Okay, so let's try this thing out. Oh, it's like ranged attacks. Okay. And then, oh, I see the skulls on the ground after that. So basically, okay. This is a fully ranged build. Pretty much like my other one, too. The issue is going to be we have to make sure we pick our skulls back up afterwards if we want to keep attacking. Got a regular cast. Oh, wow. Okay, the Y special fully charged is sick. Okay. This will take some getting used to, as any new weapon does, but I'm interested. So it looks like you can use your special whether you have skulls or not. So I think the play is you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then Y. 4 X's and then a Y, I think, is sort of the strategy we're going to have to use. Certainly going to take some getting used to, but hey, that is a brand new weapon. We've almost got them all unlocked now. That was number 5. There's only one left after this.
The rank and file of the crossroads swell with shades who once were lost, but now have joined in our Princess Malinois's most righteous cause.
Welcome to the ranks of the unseen.
Happy to have you here. Hey Ghosh, how are you? Welcome to Hades 2. As you can see, we just unlocked a brand new weapon, so I'm ready to try this out on our next run.
The way to Olympus.
The moon is starting to wane right now. Still pretty full. Alright. Let's take our new skull weapon out with us. And get started, shall we?
Here we go. Sister Selene.
Starting off.
Let us together shine this night, O moon.
I regret our meetings are in haste, and that we are unable to converse when thus we meet. I am expected high aloft for all to see. Our connection is to remain as hidden as the crossroads. We are to move in shadows.
Fair enough, girl. You're a busy lady, you know, being the moon and all. Okay, so what should we do this time? I think I'm gonna go moon water this time. Your hex restores 15 health up to 3 times, which will replenish whenever you use found. So it's a healing ability this time.
Moon water.
Yeah, this is definitely gonna take some getting used to. Alright, we got a Chaos Gate nice and early. We may as well get it out of the way, hey?
Why not? Made it through.
Still haven't found any flowers down here, which is annoying. It's basically the whole reason I keep trying to come down here.
When you return to Shadow, I briefly sense your presence in the infinite abyss. So I have seen that the servant of the 3 fates found you in that hidden place. He relayed to you a secret, did he not? Respond.
You mean Moros? His secret was about the surface, about how I can survive up there. I know this goes against the fates' designs, but Olympus needs me.
I see. As you may know, I am uninterested in the fates having undue influence. Perhaps you may find a catalyst here for this incantation, whether they like it or not.
This can grow into exactly what I need.
Oh, do you see that? They gave us seeds, and that's gonna grow into the plant that we need for the incantation that'll allow us to survive on the surface. Okay. It was totally worth coming down and seeing Chaos today. Beautiful. That is literally exactly what I wanted and what I needed. Now. I gotta be honest, I really want to do this one. It's gonna be dangerous. Maimed Strike. It's a rare boon. For the next 4 encounters, each time you use attacks, you take 4 damage, which sucks. But afterwards, our attacks are gonna deal plus 69% damage. That is a lot. That's a lot of extra damage. DS says the middle one is interesting, seeing as you already have 200 coins from the tarot card. That's true. Afterwards, so if I'm understanding it correctly, that one, for the next 4 encounters, I can't earn gold, but afterwards I'll earn multiple boons? A nice damage increase. 69! I know, can we go against the 69? I do agree with TS that Popper's creation is certainly interesting. But I mean, can we go against a really nice amount of damage? Nah, I gotta go main strike. I just won't use any attacks. Hey, and we get Nectar, which is the other thing we needed. I'll just use my Y attacks. Which is fine. Luckily, we're so early on that the enemies aren't super challenging, so we should be okay, even if I can't use my basic attack. There we go. We got some Nectar. That's 1 encounter down. Let's keep going. Certainly not super efficient to not be able to use my attack, but it is what it is. The bones. That random laughter. Who was that? Was that Kronos? Is he creepily watching me right now?
I see something for you.
The exits are right there.
Okay. All monsters defeated. Let's go see Zeus. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to defeat this boss without my attack. This is not going well. Yeah, I think I need to charge up a bit more.
I can't.
I don't have enough magic to use another charge up. Oh, this is gonna go this guy's gonna kill me. Wow.
Not finished.
It's not good that I've already used my Death Defy. I did ultimately end up surviving, but this has been really, really tough.
That reclusive witch at the crossroads must have been a most unwilling caretaker of yours, and kept you from your real family till now. At least Hecate taught you some survival skills, and had enough sense to finally acquaint us.
All this for a 69. Heaven Strike, your attacks inflict blitz. Yes, please. I should be able to use my attacks again after this area. Yeah, thank God. I felt so hamstrung. I gotta get used to having attacks now and not just relying on my Y. Ooh, let's go see our guy. We've got a ton of money. 329 coins to our name. Enlightening.
You can sense it, can't you, my lord? The mark of primordial chaos. It seems I have another patron from the ranks of the chthonic gods. Be safe, Lord Charon.
Let's grab a new boon.
To be reduced to picking through such meager offerings. You ought to have lived here in the glory of Olympus, where everything that you desire is at hand. For the most part.
I literally can't survive on the surface, so how would I have lived in the glory of Olympus? Anyway. Anyway. Let's definitely do Ice Flourish. Your specials deal more damage and inflict freeze. And then we may as well grab the Palm as well, and we can upgrade Heaven Strike to level 2. Alrighty, from here, I think we're gonna go try to get another boon. Yeah, I gotta say, early impressions of this new weapon are not the most positive. I don't know if I love it. Just obviously different play styles attract different types of people, and I'm sure there are some people who freaking love this weapon, and maybe I will too if I give it a bit more time, and maybe I just hate it so much is because we were hamstrung by the Kronos, or the Chaos boon rather, for quite some time, but so far I'm not loving it. I feel like I'm not doing well.
These last few nights since you got started, all I managed to confirm is Gramps got hold of someone whom he's sure gives him the upper hand. Right now, he's readying the next stage of his plan to bring this mountain down. I better go.
Oh. Okay. Nitro boost. Your sprint is 15% faster and gives you a barrier that ignores instances of damage. Yes, invincibility frames. Let's go. I am very low on health right now, so that should probably come in handy.
I think not.
You think not, hey? Ooh, Breath of Arrows. Whenever you would take next damage, receive healing in that amount instead. It only costs 15 coins. It only will last for one hit, but I really need health. I'm actually going to get all this. I'm also going to get Witch's Mark and Faint Flicker. I'm going to buy up the Cauldron on this one, which apparently gives me a prophecy.
You dare.
There we go. Okay, maybe things are working a little better now.
When Artemis first told me about you, I couldn't help but think of Demeter. She couldn't be there for your mother when Kronos struck, but I know she'll do everything she can for you.
I feel like we haven't seen Apollo in a while. Oh no, Tiff's addicted to shopping. Thanks, Hades 2. You know me. Remember the Red Dead Redemption 2 playthrough? How much money did we spend in those stores on hats? Let's do Blinding Rush. Your sprint is faster and inflicts daze on surrounding foes.
You'll never get accustomed to this light.
And I'm gonna go this way. I think we're getting pretty close to the end of this area here.
The glint of valuables.
Oh wow, yeah, there wasn't even anybody here. This was just a free area before we go fight Hecate.
Here goes.
I sensed your presence. Using the Argent Skull of Rafal now, are we? You're becoming a most capable necromancer to have earned its trust.
Was this once a living creature's skull, Headmistress? Only to be infused with silver and enchanted as an instrument of night.
That is rather a personal question, considering all evidence at hand. Perhaps Raval herself shall reveal to you the answer in due course. Crossed flames, awaken. Selene tests your will. Bathe in flame.
Fucking sheep.
The interruption.
At least I've sort of been able to manage the sheep now. I feel like at first when I would get sheeped, it was like the end of the encounter, but now I'm like, it doesn't really matter. You just have to keep moving and time your tiny hops. It'll be alright. Ah, shit. Yeah, I don't love that skull. I obviously wanted to try it out once, and maybe with a few more attempts I'd get better at it, but just the initial reaction is a no for me. But hey, we came, we saw, we did it, we did the thing. And now we can confide in our Phrynos.
But I won't back down.
That was the first time the headmistress had got me in quite some time, to be fair.
You have returned.
You've been staring at that picture more and more. Happy family? Well, it's starting to get to me because I think it's starting to get to you. Don't get all misty on me, Mel.
Thank you, Dora. Though you needn't worry. I won't get lost in memories because there isn't much for me to remember. I just wonder what my brother and my birth parents were like.
Uh-huh. Sounds awful lot like dwelling on the past to me. Nothing you could have done. Hey, you could be doing nothing right now.
I'll give it some thought.
I do love doing nothing. Now, on the bright side, the worst part about ending the run is, of course, we're here. But, look at this. We now have
Tend to be true.
the ingredients for this Faith of Familiar Spirits incantation. Can we get some animal familiars? Let's find out.
To all my beast companions, near and far, let us protect each other, soul and scar.
Okay, so...
Freenos shall enjoy these.
we have to give the little treats to a beast. So if we go back and speak to Freenos... Witch's Delight. Any witch worth her salt knows the path to a good familiar's heart is through its stomach. It's an uncommon resource derived from a closely guarded recipe, mostly used for strengthening one's bond with animal familiars.
I got you something. This is a very special treat, Freenos. It means you'll be protected when you're with me, and you can protect me in turn.
Familiar gained! Freenos!
In the training grounds.
No way! So we can actually bring Freenos into battle? Yes! Feed the Frog minigame, 11 out of 10. I'm so excited to see what Freenos can do in battle. I mean, honestly, even if he does nothing, we have an emotional support frog, and I'm happy for that. I'm so excited to go on adventures with my sweet Freenos and make memories together. Let's learn more about him. An amphibious familiar with whom you bonded early on, content to ensure your meager residence is free of insects. How many of your secrets have you told this one? More than to any other creature, perhaps. My sweet, sweet froggy confidant. So we need to go meet him in the training grounds now. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, before we go there, I'll stop and talk to all these people. We did get a new prophecy, valued customer. All right. Hey, Moros.
I have to ask you something, Lord Moros. Though I think I may already have the answer. Has the war with Kronos and Olympus taken some new turn?
I'm sorry I can't answer you, Princess. I'm bound never to speak of matters in connection to the weavings of the fates. If you knew more right now, it could unduly influence your path.
And knowledge is preparation. It seems strictly to our benefit for me to know as much as possible about what I'm getting myself into.
Perhaps. Nevertheless, I cannot break my oath. I trust, though, that you'll learn the truth of it when the time is right.
Oh, the time is right now.
I'll be waiting.
Fine, fine. Speaking of boo, looks like there's some more litter over here. Are you fucking serious? Such a mess. Gotta get this girl a trash can.
You know how come I'm really back, don't you, Trouble? Because things finally started getting interesting. But you're trying to put a stop to it.
Put a stop to what? You're fucking littering?
I won't let you cast doubt on my task. Surely you've better uses of your energy than this, and throwing all your rubbish everywhere.
You tell her, Mel.
What would you even know? I have every right to be here, and you're never getting rid of me. And you're never getting rid of Kronos either. No going back to how things were.
We're going forward, not back.
Yeah, that girl literally sucks. There are no redeeming qualities. She just frickin' sucks. Now, is there any other incantations? Oh yeah, so we learned Purification of Fountain Waters, which we can't cast right now. We can, however, do Surge of Stygian Wells. It'll cause a well of Charon to appear in the space between each underworld region. The Boatman's Wells once were available only to those with the authority to cross the underworld unfettered. But with this incantation, there will be a surge of them.
My blood and darkness, let my will be done.
Hell yeah. We love permanent upgrades. Let's go. That should make our runs a little bit easier. Alright.
Eris has returned to us, I trust you've seen. It was my dearest hope that leaving all her rubbish here would soon enough inspire her to pick it up, but alas, you stay away from her.
I thought perhaps you'd finally relieved her of her entry privileges. I won't let Eris turn this place into a sty for pigs, even if it means having to clean up after her myself.
How she'd chortle could she see now the frustration on your face. I know, ignoring things is seldom how one makes them go away, but when it comes to Eris, I fear it's our best shot.
I agree. I find it hard to ignore all of her litter. I've got to at least pick that shit up.
Just checking up on you.
Alright, we may as well buy another
Should be of
nectar.
use.
Now that we don't need it for an incantation, we could give it to someone as a present.
You are welcome here, and you are safe.
Death to Kronos, princess, and may his be even less pleasant than mine. Cause of death, spoiled meat. Ooh, what a bad way to go! Can you imagine how much your tummy must have hurt till the very end? Oh, God. Bronny says, speaking of cleaning up after messy weirdos, only 1 week until the Outer Worlds 2. Man, I really enjoyed the first Outer Worlds. I don't think I'll be playing Outer Worlds 2 on launch. Got too many games to play right now, but I'm sure I will check it out at some point.
Nem's still out there, I guess.
I gotta be honest, I was gonna give this nectar to Nem, but she's not here, so I guess Odysseus is gonna get it.
I have an offering for you, goddess. On behalf of all the shades residing here, we are honored to be in your service and stand ready to do whatever it takes to prevail. Please share these spoils with whomever you see fit.
Wow, you are so nice, Odysseus. Thank you.
Some nectar, thank you. I feel like one of the gods of Olympus right now. You truly won't mind if I pass these bottles along.
Tia says, I still have hope in my heart that we can shove a ball of litter down Eris's throat if we gather enough of it.
The shades and I would only mind.
Talk about motivation. Also, he gave me 2 nectar, but I can't even give him one back. I think I had to give him one back before the dialogue. I can give one to the headmistress, though.
Oh, come, Melenui, you need not influence me with such gifts. We have a task. Let us stay focused on it, no?
You have taught me to apply myself to many things at once, headmistress. Why can't I stay on task while paying my respects?
She didn't give it back, so I guess my argument was accepted. Please remember to gift one to Dora as well, because we stan Dora. Fair enough. Let's give one to our girl.
I'm starting to get the feeling maybe I liked this stuff back when I had eyeballs and so on.
Doesn't matter whether you liked it then. What matters is you like it now.
Love you, Dora.
Moonlight guide you.
And the sun bleach your bones.
Yes, girl. Now, I am very, very loath and reluctant to do this, but I do not think we have gifted anything to Eris yet, and I'm pretty sure every time you gift someone nectar for the first time, they do give you an heirloom. So yeah, as much as I don't want to do this, we're gonna do it.
Look, I do want you to feel welcome here and safe. It's not just something that we say. May this gift of nectar show my words are true.
Mel's a better person than I am.
Wow, made with real golden apples. Thanks, babe. You're the only one who's made a real effort to bring me into the fold. Say, why don't you take this? It isn't much, but I've been holding on to it in case I found a friend.
Okay, that's kind of sad. Well, we got a new
This really isn't
keepsake.
necessary, but, thanks.
Looks like we also unlocked an Eris Codex entry. We have Night to thank for many of the primordial forces without which the world as we know it scarce can be imagined. Strife, for better or worse, is one such force. She scoffs at any sort of order, natural or otherwise. You are drawn to her like a moth to a flame. Did she write that entry? Jeez Louise, alright. Now, this is ready to harvest.
You're ready.
So now we can plant these seeds, the origin seeds. In 7 cycles, it'll grow into fleshy plants. Life may spring from many different sources, but at first, there was only one. Now, unfortunately, for our incantation, we do need 2 of those plants, and I only had 1 seed. But we gotta start somewhere. We got those planted. Those will start growing. And yeah, let's check this out. We can unlock some other cards. da. I like the unseen. You restore 6 magic every 1 second.
The unseen.
We could swap out the boatman for the unseen. Upon their ancient oath, in shadow they serve, and to shadow they return. I'm wondering if I should equip that and then go back to my favorite magic using weapon. These. Maybe that's the play for this run.
The last of the nocturnal arms.
We need 2 adamant to unlock it. And also, we can get the fishing rod if we have 2 F fabrics. So give me 1 second. Pretty sure we can buy F fabrics from the shop, right? Let's go see. It would be nice to get the final gathering tool and do some fishing.
What do I
Fate
need?
fabrics. Yes, we can, but we do not have enough bones. So on this run, we should prioritize getting bones. Because if we do, then we can get fate fabrics, and then we can get the fishing rod. So that's good to know. Growing plants, bullshit story, bullshit combat against beasties, fishing, pets, gifting. Is this a secret Stardew Valley spinoff?
Frenos, you're here.
You know I love Stardew Valley. Hi! Okay, so we can invite him to come along with us?
Come along.
We have a new disciple.
A new disciple, Frenos. He hops about, absorbing foes' ranged shots that might have struck you instead. Amphibious creatures by their nature of 2 worlds. She always felt a connection there. Frenos will give us plus 10 max life and will give us a plus 20% bonus chance of finding lost shades. Damn! Let's go, Frenos! I love you! Alright, folks, we've got a new friend, and speaking of new, we've also got a new heirloom. The Discordant Bell. After each encounter all this night, you deal plus 0.5% damage, but also take that much more. Oh. As usual, a positive and a negative, hey? Alright, this one is super close to ranking up, so I'm just going to hold on to Knucklebones for now, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, Frenos is the goodest of boys. I am ready. Ah! Look at the hops! Look at the hops! Ah! I love him! Game of the year. 10 out of 10.
And that, my disciples, is the true meaning of life. Remember it well.
Jesus Christ, Skelly.
What ails you, young one? You have a look of consternation, which mayhaps my breadth of experience could alleviate. Go on, just spit it out.
Oh, Commander. I was just thinking about all the reagents I still need. Some grow in different regions or require different tools. It's a lot to keep in mind.
But you don't gotta keep it all in mind. That purple pack you carry all your stuff in somehow? Don't you got all your notes in there too? So if you don't remember where to nab something, check there. In fact, why don't you do it now?
I do have notes on everything in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Thanks, buddy. Those are too big to be called hops. Yeah, I think Frenos is kind of flying there. No, that heirloom was fucking phenomenal. Just don't get hit. I mean, maybe we'll equip it and try our no-hit run after.
I'm off.
For now, though, it's time for me and Frenos' first adventure. Come on, buddy.
Time is against us.
Ah! I can't believe I'm adventuring with my best friend. Dividing Blaze. Your attacks split in 2 the first time they strike foes. That could come in handy.
My way.
Also, it looks like those creepy monsters have become like common enemies now. Previously, they were only in boss fights, but we're starting to see them more and more. That's interesting to know. That's things that would have previously been called mini-bosses are now just called regular enemies. I can't wait to see what other animal familiars we're going to be able to get. We've got Frenos, obviously, but it stands to reason there will be others we're able to find as well. And I love the thought of that. Oh, I love this weapon. This weapon is just my absolute freaking favorite. You know, in every game you find that one weapon that just really scratches the itch? And that's these torches for me. Also, let's give him a gift.
I'm glad you're here, Hermes, and it's an honor to finally be working together. To our swift victory.
It's been a minute since I got an offering. Cheers, Em, although you needn't have. But here, I've just a thing for you.
Sweet.
Nothing like a quick exchange of gifts.
Love it. And then we also learn more about Hermes. Amongst Olympians, you know him well. His business often takes him to the edge of the underworld, and sometimes farther below. His swiftness is renowned, but little else. Merely a messenger. His kin on the mountain underestimate him. Long has this proven to your benefit, and to this realm's. I love that Mel talks to Phrynos as well. He's not just there, he's actually present. Yeah, exactly. He really is my little companion.
Officially, I'm keeping tabs on you. You're not supposed to know, just so you know. I tell Olympus all the latest happenings, nothing too private, mind, and then I tell you more. Just keeping tabs on everyone, I guess.
Thanks, bud. Okay, I'm gonna pick up the nitro boost again. I still like that. Our sprint is 15% faster and gives us a barrier that ignores instants of damage. Those iframes.
And
we'll take it.
The river Cocytus winds through endless misty passageways. The wailing souls within its languid waters, all denied their eternal rest.
Reminds me of home.
Yes, yes. Let's go see the blacksmith next.
Hephaestus.
So you're a witch or something, I'm to understand. Then what do you need me for? They have that fancy magic of yours ain't all it's cracked up to be. My work, witchy, is reliable.
Well, then give me some of your work, huh? Gotta do tough gain. Whenever you take damage, shrug some of it off and restore 150 magic. So basically we're never gonna run out of magic. And we take 1 less damage per hit.
Calm that shade down, Phrynos.
Oh, Phrynos is gonna help me compel the shade. I didn't even have to do the weird little mini game. Phrynos is here and he got the ghosty to go back. That's awesome. All right. Let's grab a dust parcel. Just grab some free ash.
Nemesis.
Oh, hey, girl.
You've
been out and about a lot lately.
Sometimes I get a little boost from Artemis, but you. Just about all Olympus backs you up, and even still, it's not enough. Some help they are.
Direct your criticism to the gods themselves. Now what is it you want with me?
That's an interesting fun fact. Apparently Nemesis only gets boons from Artemis, versus I get basically the whole pantheon, which is interesting. Hey, Ash! Greets everyone with some Waffle House. Oh, damn. I am a frickin' sucker for Waffle House. If there is one thing I wish we could have in Canada from America, it's Waffle House. Perhaps not the parking lot fights, perhaps a more sophisticated version of the Waffle House, but fuck, there is nothing better than Waffle House waffles and their hash browns. So I'm very jealous, and thank you for sharing some with us and the rest of chat.
I want a little taste of all that power for myself. Come on, I'll trade you.
Oh, interesting. I can actually trade her. I can trade tough gain to her for substantial bounty. Fair trade. The incarnate of retribution ensures all get their just desserts. I mean, we've never done a trade with Nemesis before, so just based on the fact that I'm trying to do all things that I can and see everything and do everything, I think I want to accept this trade. I'm not sure if it's a good trade for me. I mean, I don't think it's a bad trade. But yeah, I think just because we've never even done a trade with Nemesis before and I really just kind of want to see what happens and maybe this will fulfill a prophecy, I think I am actually going to accept it.
I'll take it.
Done deal.
Alright, we got 300 gold out of it. And then away she goes. I guess I'm not going that way. I guess that means I have to go this way and see Apollo. I was just gonna say, you're in the market of throwing hands with strangers? I mean, shockingly, every time I've been to the Waffle House, I have not engaged in fisticuffs with another patron, but perhaps, perhaps my time is nearing. You've been out all day seeing some movies? Nice. Well, sounds like some Waffle House is in order then, hey? I haven't had Waffle House in literally years. Waffle House is what I get when I go to Florida. And I haven't been to Florida since I got COVID many years ago, so... Unfortunately, it has been a minute.
Hephaestus has been hard at work on our defenses, so I'm pleased you've heard from him. Don't take his surly manner the wrong way. He doesn't get out much. Certainly not these days.
Fair enough. Okay. I'm going to do... I mean, see, the thing is with this build, I don't normally use casts or specials, unfortunately. But, I mean, we can try to work them in. Let's grab Nova Flourish, so our specials deal more damage in a larger area. Maybe they've sensed your Canadianness and haven't let you in on the Fight Club. That's gotta be it. You get 4 free movies a week as a member? Oh, wow. Someone like you who loves going to the movies seems like probably a good subscription for you to be a part of. Alrighty. We mentioned before we came on this run that we should prioritize bones so we can get some of that cloth. So we can get a fishing pole, so we're gonna do just that. There we go. 50 bones, very nice. And got one of these. Gaia's Gift. Gain +2 mystery seeds right now, which will grow into random plants. I'm definitely gonna pick that up. I'm not gonna get that. I thought about it, but I'm like, I didn't get very far on our last run, and I don't want to jeopardize this run with potentially unfavorable chaos boons, so let's hold off and go see Arachne instead.
Spinning, spinning goes the thread.
I love her little songs.
Warp and waft. Cut it up and fold it. And again. Dye the silk and load it. Spinning, spinning goes the thread. Warp and waft, cut it up and fold. Customer!
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your song. I was trying to give you space because I love it, but hello, Arachne. Ash, thank you for the 3-stream streak. Waffles, sunny side eggs, bacon, and chicken sausage we're going for. Damn, you got the full spread.
No, what is that?
Oh!
An amphibian. Do get it out of here, my friend. Please help me get it out.
I didn't even think that Arachne might be scared of Freenos.
Steady yourself, Arachne. This is Freenos. Freenos is a friend. A familiar friend of mine, in fact. He means you no harm at all. Your stash of flies, however, that we may need to safeguard.
Oh, that is a relief. Well then, Freenos, if indeed you are a friend, then you are welcome here. And if you'd like a bite to eat, then you are more than welcome to that too.
I could see Freenos and Arachne being the best of friends. Two very unlikely friends, which sometimes just makes for the best friendships. Can you imagine Arachne like sitting on his head while he hops around or something? I like it. I need to find some Arachne x Phrynos fan art. All right. Let's do... I'm gonna do with the lavender dress, I think. It'll give us plus 30 armor, and it'll make us channel 40% faster.
How does that feel?
And now we're pretty in pink, or purple. Feels great. Thank you, Arachne. Appreciate you as always. Something to dig up there. We got some gold there.
Death to Kronos.
Take care out there.
Will do. Oh!
Be careful.
Jeez Louise, I didn't realize there was ghosts hiding around here. Let's go get a palm. Ooh, free palm. I don't even gotta fight for it? Yeah, it's real quiet here. I like that. Unfortunately, we've only got one boon right now, so we definitely need to focus on getting some more.
Most of the ancient edifices that once housed the dead awaiting judgment within Erebus have since been taken by the woods or by decay.
It must have been magnificent.
Ash, I feel like whenever you report on what you're doing, you're always sort of living every moment to the most, and I absolutely love that for you. You're gonna read some Sin City comic as you chill with late night coffee at Waffle House. You're here hanging out with us. I love that for you, Ash. This sounds like an absolutely fantastic Tuesday night. And thanks for stopping in. It's good to see you as always. Chill doesn't sound like the right term for Sin City. I mean, perhaps not. To each their own, I suppose. But I still like that you're always maximizing your entertainment value, if you will. Seems like you're always up to something, which is fun. Alright, we got enough bones that we should be able to get a bunch of fabric now when we're back at the crossroads, so that's good. We really need boons, and I have 362 gold to my name, so let's hope that our boatman friend is selling some boons. Oh yes, he is. Beautiful.
That boatman's good at taking messages, isn't he? Almost like taking corpses down into the underworld like he used to. Nothing to do for those these days. Except to burn.
What do you got for me? Your attacks inflict scorch. Yep, easy pick. Now, it looks like we've spent enough money at Charon's shop that, yep, we've actually got 3 loyalty cards. Beautiful. We can use those to redeem something from his stash. I'm actually just gonna buy everything in his store.
Lend me your light.
I would prefer that you would never have to give up anything to use my power, little star. But if a handful of gold coins lets me locate you even more reliably, then so be it.
Okay, ooh, Lunar Ray. This one's my favorite. I'm a fire in my laser. Dr. Octagonopus. So after we use 30 magic, we can fire a beam that deals up to 800 damage.
On this phase, I can see you may direct the Lunar Ray.
Love the Lunar Ray. Thank you.
The reappearance of your wells is certainly no accident, my lord. All it took was the appropriate incantation. Little by little, we shall restore the old order.
Always the conversationalist, aren't you, Charon?
Moonlight, guide us.
Alright, time to go get our revenge against Hecate. I feel like she's gonna be happy or maybe surprised to see Phrynos with us.
Breathe. You brought some company along. An unassuming choice. Your amphibious friend does not appear to have capacity to sway the outcome here.
Hey, don't hate on my amphibious boy.
I never trust appearances entirely, Headmistress, and no, neither do you. This must be an exciting night for Phrynos.
Yeah, it's baby's first boss battle.
We are not here to entertain your woodland friends, Malinois. Pray they don't get underfoot.
Alright, you treat my froggy with respect, Headmistress. God damn it. Maybe Froggo can help guard against her turning you into a sheep? That would be fantastic. Aw, she put up her barrier just as I used my lunar beam. That's annoying. Careful where you step, Hecate, lest you overstep your bounds. I like that. I like that. There we go. Got her with my laser. He did not help me against the sheep, unfortunately. Yes, enjoy the lurk, Ash. It's crazy how much better we're doing this run with this weapon, my favorite weapon. Oh, heck yeah, we fucking roasted her with the lunar beam. Bye-bye, Hecate. That's what you get for underestimating my frog. Test complete.
You have grown physically quite strong, but spiritually more is to be done. The Altar of Ashes. There is an incantation that may make your nightly meditations at it better spent.
The consecration of ashes.
Okay. Check that out next time.
Mistress.
That's what frog heretics deserve. A real pummeling for not believing in my amphibious friend. I agree. She got what she deserved. Kronos is not here this time, which is good. Ooh, Mist Veil. After you use magic, restore it over 3 seconds up to a total of 500. It only cost me 10 gold. Grab that. And now it's time for us to swap out Knuckle Bones. We do have this new one from Hermes, the Metallic Droplet. You move, strike, and channel 20% faster for the next 200 seconds. Interesting. So basically, the TLDR, the strat with Metallic Droplet, is just gotta go fast. Go as fast as you can to maximize this heirloom, which is gonna make you go faster. I think I like that. I think I want to try the Droplet. She missed the memo. It's Wednesday, my dudes. That's true. She must be in my side of the world, I guess, where it's still Tuesday.
Into the depths.
Oh, look! Froggy gets a little token, too. That's adorable. See, that's what I'm talking about. Attention to detail. Freaking love it. This game is amazing, man. I can't gas up this game enough. It's just too good. Oh, I'm so fast. Like, so fast that I'm a little bit overwhelmed with how fast I am. Okay.
The path of stars.
Probably took too much damage there than I needed to, but I'm trying to adjust. Let's see. Let's go purpose. Oh, I had to get bearing first. Then we'll go purpose, and then we'll go intensity.
With Seleni's grace.
There we go, we're going fast now. We need some more boons, so let's go here.
Well. That light.
Okay, Apollo. Ooh, perfect image. You deal more damage until you take damage. If you take no more for 15 seconds, regain this. So the no-hit bonus damage is plus 10%. Get good and don't get hit, right? Guess that's the name of the game. What's down here?
Let's see what's here.
We won't find out until we defeat this enemy. Interesting. Luckily, firing a laser made it easy. Now we're going into another little boss fight, it looks like. What the heck is this?
Why are you glaring at me like that, little one?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
His name is Uh-oh? That's fucking hilarious. I don't know what this rat is, but it is insane. It moves so fast. Wow. Oh, vanquished. He literally exploded into a pile of gore.
Somehow managed that.
God damn. He was much stronger than he looked. Appearances can certainly be deceiving, that's for sure.
As surface vermin flee from sinking vessels, so have underworld vermin sought darker reaches of their realm in the tumult of the times.
It's hard to be a rodent.
Are we sure he wasn't Master Splinter in disguise? Honestly, you could fool me. That guy was insane.
Our family scattered to the winds a bit, my niece. You've heard from those of us upon this mountaintop, but Zeus sent several of his children to take care of things down closer to the base. They're probably just fine.
I don't like that we had to use our Death Defy there, but obviously there's nothing we can do. Do Breaker Rush.
The ocean's fury.
Teenage fetid evil turtles.
You
Oh
wish
no!
to see your father's domain, do you?
This bullshit again.
This is your father's realm, as once it was.
Headmistress taught me well.
Why do you so wish to wait from such a beautiful?
Almost there, come on. Get me out of here!
Such nightmares shall consume you in the end.
Yeah, GTFO. You're not touching me today, Kronos.
More serpents.
Oh! No way! Are you serious? Oh my god, the second we spawned into that area, we got hit. Oh, that's absolutely brutal. That run was going really well if it wasn't for Uh-oh. He ruined everything. He was so fast. He was so strong. I didn't know what to expect. He took my Death Defy and then put me down to a dangerously low portion of my HP. So we're gonna blame all that on the rat. But hey, Phrenos, how did you enjoy your first adventure, little guy?
We made it back here safe and sound, didn't we, Phrenos?
We sure did. And as long as nothing happened to you, then it was a success.
You stay right there, okay?
Well, so ends another run, but hey, the beauty of the roguelike is that even when the run is technically a failure, we did learn lots of things, and most importantly, we got a bunch of resources. We should be able to gain even more abilities and upgrades back here now before we head out on our next run. The end of one run is just the beginning of another here in Hades 2. I kind of hope there's a bunch of rats to encounter with the same name theme. That would be funny. Also, wow. TS with the iconic rat emojis. Uh-oh!
Dora, don't you pay any attention to what's been happening out there? The rise of the Titan of Time? The siege of Olympus?
Nope. Can't say any of that rings a bell. Olympus, that's where the family members you don't like live, right? And the Titan of Time, I get that he's bad, but he's never done anything to me personally as far as I know, so...
This entire encampment exists to resist his efforts to overthrow the gods and rule the world?
Well then, maybe I should thank him because I happen to like this encampment.
Oh, shush.
Oh, Dora.
Moonlight guide you.
Ever the optimist.
Princess.
Welcome back to the Crossroads. We didn't finish any more prophecies, but Moros does want to speak to us.
I'd ask what my sister Eris is doing here, but then they say wheresoever goes doom, strife follows. Or the other way around, whether I like it or not. Has she been here long?
She comes and goes from time to time, typically after some bloody battle between the forces of Kronos and Olympus. We first met a while back. Briefly trained together, though Headmistress soon gave up on her, as patient as she is.
The Fates gave up on her as well. Ordered that we never interact, that I not clean her messes anymore. Although sometimes she'll goad a conversation out of me. I trust she hasn't made your lives too difficult?
We've managed.
Somehow.
Peace, Lord Moros.
Night protect you.
What are you looking at?
Oh my god, don't throw your shit around. Look how much garbage there is. How much of this? We have 12 rubbish now. I really hope we can do something with it at some point.
I don't get you people, honestly. So set on making things the way they used to be. You, especially. You don't even know what you're missing.
We're trying to set things right, not make them how they used to be. Though, what's your point, Eris?
What's my point? What's your point? All of you are so obsessed with there being a point to everything. You do know there isn't one, don't you? Can't just let loose and have a good time?
Tia says the garbage ball we're preparing to shove up her grows.
Not under the present circumstances, no. Hail, Strife.
Huh?
Yeah, she is literally the worst. Oh. What's going on here? A conversation between Hecate and Nemesis. Let's listen in.
You are required at your post, Nemesis. Or shall you take to openly defying me just as your sister does? I shudder to think what your mother would say of you two.
You have no right to invoke my mother. None of this would be happening had you fulfilled your role as handmaiden and warned her an attack was imminent.
Best watch your mouth or I shall seal it shut. You may continue dwelling on a past you were not witness to, or you may do what is expected of Nyx's daughters. Or whatever Eris is up to. Your choice.
Damn, Eris catching strays from halfway across the crossroads. It's gonna be an Indiana Jones style boulder the rate we're picking shit up, says Bronny. The bigger the better. Well, seems like an awkward time, so I will leave you to it. Now let's concoct some incantations. We can do exhumed troves. Riches pilfered from the underworld are now in the Titan's hold, though his grip may be loosened. It'll cause locations throughout the underworld to sometimes contain an infernal trove. An infernal trove is a treasure chest worth more the faster you slay the foes guarding them.
The stolen troves of Hades all shall rise.
You've done it.
Alright, sick. We can also get Purification of Fountain Waters. Eliminating any traces of stagnation and contamination from water fulfills its life-giving purpose. It'll enhance fountains so that they restore an additional plus 10% life.
Katuski Onaski.
So it shall be.
Perfect. That's all we can get for right now. I want to go spend my bones at the store to get as many fate fabrics as we can. There's 3 right there. Pick up some other stuff with the remaining bones, and then we can trade in our Charon loyalty tokens for some stuff. We can get 10 fate fabrics. I think I'm going to go for 80 psyche instead, though, and 20 ashes.
Now we wait.
Oh, I can only do 1 at a time. We have to wait for it to be delivered. Okay, gotcha. Well, that's good. That'll come in handy. Should be able to get our fishing pole now, but before we head down, let's speak to our guy here.
How has our map been working out for you thus far? You reached Oceana's shore, though the path ahead grows still more labyrinthine based on all we've ascertained.
How do you guys like your eggs? I'm a scrambled eggs girl through and through. I always go scrambled eggs. You got toast and hash browns with your meal. Holy crap, the all-star special at Waffle House is living up to its name. It sounds like you've got so much food.
There seem as many pathways in the underworld.
Makes me want a late-night snack, to be honest with you.
Yet your map has shown the way precisely. You must have an excellent sense of direction.
No, I don't know. But if our map helps overcompensate for my own lack, then good. Though careful when you reach the morning fields. No map should benefit you there.
What of the golden petals?
Do watch for those.
May moonlight guide us.
And may you prevail.
The hound and polecat must have gone to scout.
Oh, I was just gonna say, let's go see our sweet familiars, but no, they're out working. Good familiars. Hypnos is still sleeping.
Not a care in the world.
Well, let's harvest our plants.
May I?
This is the one that we've been looking to grow. It's a weird looking one, but it's what we need.
Born of chaos.
Aha! Oh, and by harvesting it, we got 2! No way, that's actually huge. We need 2 for the incantation. Let's see. Yes! Oh, this is fantastic. We can now do Unraveling a Fateful Bond. This is what we need to survive on the surface. The fates deigned that those born of the underworld are to be bound there, but that was then and this is now. We can forestall the effects of our bloodline's ancient life-draining curse that bars us from the surface.
Now, my blood is bound by fate, yet blood runs free. Release me from this realm. Become my key.
See that, sisters?
Heck yeah!
Let's try the surface one more time.
Let's do that. Beauty. Hey, DNA, what's up? You're up late tonight on a Tuesday.
I should be able to increase my grasp.
And that's what we're gonna do.
All in the mind.
All right. We can equip a 1 card now if we have any available. Or if we activate this one, then we can get 0.
Night. Don't have enough just yet.
Yeah, we just need some more ash. Okay. Yeah, you're soon gonna go to bed? Yeah, sounds good. Okay. Now, we can finally get our Rod of Fishing, the final gathering tool. Poseidon himself anointed this device and authorized its use. Damn. A god-blessed fishing rod. It's used for capturing river denizens to trade for bones.
The Rod of Fishing. Shall the rivers yield to us?
Guess we'll find out. Now, today's blessed item are these ones right here. So why don't we take these with us?
You have an animal familiar now. Well, your disciples are my disciples, young one. They shall be trained and cared for here while you're away, and they can fight me also if they like.
Wow, thanks, Skelly. That's very kind of you.
Yes, sir.
A divine rod, you say? I may have one of those as well. Get him out of here, folks. Woo! Inevitable fishing minigame! You did say that this was a Stardew Valley spin-off. Fishing! Woohoo! Alright, I think I'm gonna keep going with the metallic droplet, because even though we have this incantation, I have a feeling we might not be able to stay on the surface for long. So the faster we can move, the faster we can get things done. This is obviously a very fast weapon as well. I think that'll be beneficial for us up on the surface, so let's do it. Let's go back up.
My curse. I feel alright.
Yes! Maybe we don't have to go too fast up here then.
I bid you shine for me again tonight.
I feel you closer to my light. You suppress that fate-wrought curse that binds you to your realm. I was uncertain such a thing was possible. Yet you surprise me fairly often, little star.
Awesome. Let's do the total eclipse. Your hex blasts the large target area for 1000 damage after 4 seconds.
Total eclipse.
It's like a total eclipse of the heart. So nice to be up here and not have to worry about dying quickly. It's a nice change.
The light of the moon is all that now illuminates the surface, where the dead have risen, and Olympus teeters on the brink of doom.
Now we can roam around without a care in the world, yeah. Except for the fact that, you know, the city's being besieged by Kronos, but other than that, roam around.
Ship to cross the rift. Should be able to reach Olympus from there.
Okay, we've got an objective. To the docks, get a ship, go to Olympus. I need me a lady that calls me her little star, right? What an endearing term. I love it. So this is going to change things completely. I think the whole surface is really going to open up for us now that we're protected. We also killed enough enemies to learn more about our weapon of the day, the Sister Blades. The Sister Blades, Lim and Oros, were created for you, for us. Their song is the last so many of your foes shall hear. We reap what we sow. Remember this when you put the blades to use. Make short and thorough work.
You sprang forth from underneath that gloom onto our world's surface, have you, Flower? If you mean to visit our mountain, merely follow the path of desolation leading straight to us.
Path of Desolation. Got it. Picking up Ice Strike right away. Our attacks deal more damage and inflict freeze.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. I like that. Alright, in through the walls to the city proper.
Afira's main square.
This is the furthest we've ever been able to go, to Afira's main square. That's the name of the city, I suppose. And as you can see here, there are so many different ways that we can go. So I don't know if we can just go through all of them before we take a boat to the docks, or what the case may be, or if we can just go right to the docks. But I mean, we probably don't want to do that until we're fully geared up, boomed up, and ready. So it's interesting to see how this plays out. Music is so spooky up here.
Hermes.
Hey, you're here. That's great. X says you even got your underworld blood curse sorted, so you're ready for a bit of a long-distance run. Just watch for bumps along the way, but let's speed you past them if we can.
Ooh, speaking of fast, nimble limbs. Your attack, special, and cast are faster. Strike speed plus 20%.
Should head
Heck
to the
yeah.
main square.
Also got some ghosts we can compel with the help of our froggy. They are pacified much easier. And then what happens if I break that?
Something of value there.
Here? No, there. I think we just released more ghosts. I don't know if they would have helped us in battle or not. That was different. This city has really been ransacked, hasn't it? It has seen better days, I think.
Part of the barrier is down. Must have been that pylon I destroyed.
Oh.
So, 5 more to go.
So you have to go into at least 5 rooms and destroy the pylons before the barrier will remove and we can get to the docks. Got it. We've just got some choice about where we can go. There's Aphrodite there. Hammer there. Zeus there. More Aphrodite. Magic. Oh yeah, we've got lots of options. There's another pylon. I've always found it so endearing how in Game of Thrones the Dothraki call their lovers their sun and stars / moon of their life. Yeah, it's very romantic, isn't it? I like it too. Ashes, I need me a lady to sing Twinkle Twinkle for she'd be my bright little star. Oh my god, stop! That is the cutest thing I've ever heard. I love all of those. It's so crazy how different the environments are up here. The enemies are different, the environments themselves are different, the music is different, just it feels like a totally different area, which is exactly what it's supposed to be. We're on the surface, we're no longer in the underworld, and I just feel like the devs have done such a good job at like conveying the difference, you know, through the little touches they've implemented.
I don't know how you circumvented the curse that bound you to the underworld, young lady, but I do know this changes everything. You can help us defend this mountaintop. Help we could use, even I must admit.
Damn, Zeus, king of the Olympians, admitting that he needs help from little old me? That should show what a what a tough spot they're in if he's going so far as to admit that. All right, shit is serious. I like this. Your strikes emit chain lightning that bounce up to 4 times and do 10 damage, but we reduce our maximum magic by 50. I actually don't use much magic in this run. This is very much a physical focused run, so losing max magic isn't a huge deal, and we can just get it back as well if needed. I think the chain lightning will come in handy. Zeus asking for help. That's a trick to redacted too spicy for Twitch. I'm actually shocked when it came to Zeus of all gods.
Shades, you're free.
Oh yeah, this chain lightning is doing a ton of damage. Paired with the freezing ability that we have, this build seems really, really good. I am fast and I am furious. Someone cue up the Tokyo Drift theme song. Can't touch this. Zooming around the battlefield. Killing zombies. The shades seemed to deal damage to any enemies on the field. Okay, that's good to know. They can be helpful if we release them. There we go. And then we just got plus 60 max magic, which eliminates the previous reduction. We can learn more about the surface threats. We've got Shamblers. With the gates of the underworld thrown wide and the lord and master of the realm deposed, the dead upon the surface have nowhere to go. Thus, most remain right where they fell, but others are more restless and have will enough to clamber to their feet. Interesting. So that's why there's so many zombies up here. Because no one's doing their job and ferrying the dead back down. Well, it's not Charon's fault. I shouldn't imply that, but there's nowhere for him to ferry them to. You could say. That's why the surface is such a mess. Everything's thrown out of whack. This used to be a bar, it looks like. You can see the kegs in the back. The bartender is dead right behind the bar. There's a pile of bodies over there. Yeah, the surface has seen better days, that's for damn sure. Kronos is wreaking havoc, both in the underworld and the surface world. Hey Idaho, how are you? Happy Tuesday. Welcome to Hades 2. We've finally been able to circumvent the curse that had prevented us previously from coming to the surface. So here we are. We are up on the surface doing our best to get to Mount Olympus to help out our friends and family in their fight against Kronos. So far it's been super, super fun sort of exploring a new area, fighting new enemies and whatnot, and I'm really liking the build that we've got going on to start here. I feel powerful, I feel fast, very important attributes for a successful run, I think. Breakfast for dinner is amazing. Breakfast for dinner is literally one of my favorites. Breakfast, I think, or breakfast foods are like my favorite type of food. I love breakfast foods. The issue with breakfast is that I don't normally like mornings. So breakfast for dinner for me is the ideal combination. I get the best foods at the best time of day. Love me some breakfast for dinner.
Look at you beneath the shining moonlight. Welcome, gorgeous, to the lovely surface of our world. Please stay as long as you like. Or as long as you can. Of late, it's been a little rough.
I appreciate the very pleasant and warm welcome, Aphrodite. Thank you. Let's do again. Secret Crush. Your attacks gain power, but you prime 20 magic. Doesn't really matter about priming. We're still over what our base magic would be. We're at 63. I'm all for just doing more damage, and I don't need magic to do it in this particular build. I just need my blades and the accompanying boons. Looks like this was like a kitchen or a food hall of some sorts. There's still some meat left over, although I don't know how much I'd like to eat it. Kronos and his goons literally killed every single mortal on the surface, I think, which is insane. There's not going to be many people left to worship the gods. It's going to be the greatest sin of all in their eyes, I'm sure. Okay, nothing down here.
The barrier's lost some of its strength.
The pathway to the docks is sealed shut by a phantasmal force that neither mortal nor immortal strength can budge.
It's drawing strength from shades.
Yeah, there are a lot of dead bodies around here, just literally piled up. I tend to wake up early because of working morning whiffs on the weekend, and I do eat 2 meals a day, funny enough. Yeah, in an ideal world, like, I would like to wake up around, like, 10 a.m. I think that would be, like, my ideal wake-up time if, you know, I had my way, but unfortunately, I must wake up earlier because the corporate overlords have made it such that working hours start much before 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. So I don't normally sleep in. I like to sleep in till around 10 on the weekends for sure, but most days I'm up at around 7:30, which is much earlier than I would like. I love French toast. I just love all breakfast foods. I love pancakes, I love waffles, I love French toast, I love regular toast, I love toast and bread in all forms. Breakfast is just absolutely elite. At least fixed office hours make sense in your line of work, Tiff. Yeah, I mean, the courts are only open. So we sort of line our schedule up with the courthouse, which is open from 9 to 5. So I usually work 9 to 5, 8:30 to 4:30-ish every day. I'm not a morning person either, as you can probably tell. I mean, it works out for you guys staying up super late to watch my streams on the other side of the world. No crime at night. Everyone's tucked in their beds, not doing any bad things. I mean, the people who robbed the Louvre did it at like 8 a.m., right? So waffles and pancakes are their own food group. Yeah, and the food group is named Elite. Alright, that should be all the pylons taken care of, so I think we can get to the docks after this.
I accept this message.
First, though, frigid rush. Your sprint forms a gust around you that lingers after you stop. And the gust does area damage as well. It makes foes slower. Nice, yeah. Okay, perfect.
Nowhere to go but out.
So can I get any of the other remaining boons here? Or no, they're gonna make me go forward now, I wonder. Oh wow, do you hear how much more epic the music got? Oh no. There is no time for dillying nor dallying. They said, here comes the epic battle music. Time to head to Mount Olympus. First though, we're gonna go see our boatman. Charon is on the surface, it seems. Or he's not here. Oh yes, he is. He's over here in the corner.
You've come to aid me even here, Lord Charon. Though I imagine not even you can travel much farther where I'm headed. I won't forget your generosity.
Funny enough, I'm a night owl and worked loads of graveyard shifts in my youth. It is what it is, because the best to get better sleep for me to get up at work are melatonin. Yeah, I usually take melatonin as well. I'm definitely a night owl. I feel like the time of day where I'm most awake and alert is like 7 p.m. to 12 a.m. That is like my peak window, which is good because that's normally when I stream. So I'm very, very alert and energized and ready to hang out with you guys, but it doesn't always correlate with the work my job needs me to do, unfortunately. But that's the way of the world. It is catered to morning people, not night owls for the most part, and we have to work around it. Alright, before we go up to Mount Olympus, let's grab another boon from Poseidon.
I'll take it.
Whatever gold you paid ought to be at the bottom of the sea. Who does that Kronos think he is, showering mortals with shiny metals?
Let's do water fitness, which is an infusion. We'll gain extra max life for each water boon we have. We have 2 now, this will be 3. We'll get plus 15 max life per water boon. I like that. That brings us up to 156 max life, which is nice. And that increases our frigid rush. Now, I see a lot of dead derpy sheep, which honestly breaks my heart. Look at all the little sheep, and their little ghosts are just like floating over their bodies. I'm so sad, and it makes me worried. You can see, before we get to Mount Olympus, there is a boss fight coming our way, and the marker, or the indicator, is just a ball of wool. Do you think we're gonna have to fight one of the big derp sheep? Oh, this is terrible. The dead humans piled up were one thing, but the dead sheep piled up? Oh, Kronos, you will pay for this. Let's go. Oh, it's a Cyclops.
You frighten my sheep. That's a real no-no in this town.
Cyclopean Shepherd. He appears to have a bunch of derpy sheep furs around his shoulders. He has tattooed or body painted some eyes on his boobies. This is quite the interesting gentleman. Okay.
I apologize for my transgression, Cyclops. What do I owe you for the inconvenience? I can pay.
Oh, you pay. The punishment's getting eaten alive by me. Sorry, I don't make the rules.
That seems unusually strict. There's no use following a senseless code of law.
Only kidding. I do make the rules. And I get real tired only eating sheep.
Then you'll eat dust.
That's how it is, I guess. The Cyclops Polyphemus? Not sure how his name is correctly pronounced. I kind of gotta keep my eyes on the prize here. The prize being the eye boobies. Ooh. It's always hard, obviously, fighting a new boss for the first time because you don't know what to expect in terms of moves. Looks like every jump, he has a bit of an AoE, and now he's summoning minions, because of course he is. Oh! That did a ton of damage. Okay, looks like he might be able to, like, pick me up, too. I also don't know what the sheep are, but I've got a weird feeling I probably shouldn't let the sheep get close to the Cyclops. I don't know. Let's just push him back. Alright, so far so good. He's about half health. Oh. He does so much damage. Oh my god, every hit is 20 plus damage. Get away from him, sheep!
Wake up down there.
Seeing as he said he eats sheep, maybe he heals if they get close. That was my thought exactly, P.S. Woo. This music is insane, by the way. Someone is fucking shredding on the flute. They are fluting as if their life depended on it. Alright, I just used my Death Defy, which obviously is never ideal, but we'll take it for a first-time boss fight, because I think I'm gonna do it. I hope I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do it. Yes! First try! Down goes the Cyclops. He has been vanquished.
And stay down.
Stay down, eye boobies. Now, for defeating the Cyclops, it actually looks like we didn't kill him. We just put him into a nice cozy slumber.
Some wool.
We got wool as a reward. A soft, somewhat itchy textile fiber shorn from certain types of beasts. It's a reward for vanquishing the guardian of the city of Ephyra. Mostly used with incantations involving coarseness and touch. But there you go, first try, we love it! Vanquishing Cyclops, or at least putting them down for their nap. Alright. With no one else in our way and nothing else to do here, I guess now we can take the boat. Nice cozy slumber. I think it's actually called a coma.
My keepsake isn't doing any good.
My keepsake wore off. Alright, we just got another achievement for getting through the city, which is fun. You know what else is fun? The fact that not all the sheep are dead. We've got a pile of derpy looking sheep right here, and I love that for us. Now, it appears that the metallic droplets effects have worn off. The keepsake's effects have expired for the night. So what should we change to? Since we've already used my Death Defiance on this run, I'm thinking maybe we do Engraved Pin, which essentially gives us the chance to have another Death Defiance. It's not guaranteed. When we get to 0 health, we become doomed, which means we're impervious, but we have just 10 seconds to vanquish our remaining foes. If we do it, we'll get 30 healing, and otherwise we'll die.
The pin.
Let's try the pin. That is a big stove. I guess this is the Cyclops' kitchen. Was he preparing the dead bodies to eat? Oh, sorry, sheepy. I didn't mean to hurt you. I'm so sorry. That was not my intention. I also think he is draining the blood out of this one. Oh, God. All right, let's not look too closely at any of this. Let's take the boat and head to Olympus, shall we?
Now then.
Froggy is going on the adventure of a lifetime here today.
A harbor.
Rift of Thessaly? Damn, those are some spooky lanterns. That is a dying fish. It is very weirdly quiet here. Too quiet, one thinks. Just dying fish. Spooky lanterns.
Warships risen from the depths. All headed for Olympus.
Ah, that's a fantastic view. Okay, so Kronos is literally sending the undead in ships to assault Mount Olympus, and according to the reports we've heard, he's doing a pretty good job of it. They are under siege up there. Okay. Let's see. Guess we can take this boat.
It's got a spectral gate.
Oh, hi, Miss Muffin. Miss Muffin just came to visit. What are you girls up to? Sookin'? Elena and Muffin are here. Saying hello. Hi. What's up? Did you see that you got a tiny witch hat? Muffin did?
Festive.
Yeah, you're so festive in your digital form. Digitiff means it's a secret muffin. Hi, Alana. Are you still cold, Sis TS? No, it appears she has warmed up. She used her one tattered blanket and the scraps of newspaper in her box to keep herself warm. All right. Muffin is here. She is ready to watch this voyage. Let's see how it goes, Muffin.
Take me away.
Whoa.
This must have been the closest ship. I'll take it.
Okay, so I've got to, like, navigate from ship to actually get to the mountain, I think? Oh, this is cool. There is no way around it. This is just freaking cool. Alright, we have got undead captains here, of course. And now we choose a reward from the strange wheel. Whoa! This is so cool! This is a very nice addition. Wow, I am insanely impressed. This is beyond cool. There's also so many new resources that we're gathering here, which will come in handy if and when we get sent back down to the crossroads. We're gonna see how long we can last on this undead pirate ship. Ooh.
Vitality.
We love vitality. Alright, so where do we go from here? Ship combat. Britishness intensifies. Yeah, I literally think we're just moving from ship to ship to get to Mount Olympus. Why charter a ship of your own when you can just bunny hop across the row of ships? I like the way you think, Mel. And then we choose which way we want to go. I see. Okay. Let's go Ash.
Droplets.
Look at all this black substances. Oh, it's oil, and I lit it on fire. Okay. I have to assume that the undead don't like fire, so that should be a boon for us. Let's grab the pomegranate.
Talons.
Ooh, what the hell are you? Herpes? Not something I would expect in Kronos' forces. Bam!
Silence.
Silence indeed. Let's grab our pomegranate and upgrade Ice Strike to level 2, which gives us a plus 15% increase to our damage. Not sure that the undead need supplies, but they've certainly got lots of fish and potatoes. That'll keep them going. Just don't let anyone named Theseus near the wheel. We might not make it over there in this boat. Or we might. It's a bit unclear.
To the next vessel.
Whoa!
The Black Flagship.
God damn, what is this place? Look at all the jewels and gold. There's shades everywhere. The Black Flagship. Is this Charon's main ship? Dude, this is sick.
Moonlight guide you, my lord.
Charon, my guy. I didn't realize you were filthy stinking rich, but I should have assumed, I suppose. This is an insane ride. Fucking hell, Charon. I was unfamiliar with your game. Seriously, I underestimated how rich our friend was, apparently. I'm gonna grab some shields and the pomegranate slice here. Clearly, Charon's ship is a bit of a safe haven. We can catch our breath before we proceed forward. I just can't believe how opulent this boat is. God damn, my guy. He got a coin off everyone who ever died. It's an infinite money glitch. Blinged out and nowhere to go but cruise. Bring me all the way to Olympus, I hope. Fortunately, we're back on the shitty ships now. The luxury was short-lived. Next bearing, I would like nectar, please. Yeah, this is very, very cool. I gotta say, I absolutely love this. We've got barrel-y boys here now. All those little water droplet spirits. I feel like for our first true run on the surface, we're doing pretty good here. I would assume at the end of the boats there's going to be another boss before we get to Olympus proper.
Good find.
So we're probably getting close on that, to be honest. Out of the Caribbean cruiser and onto the dinghy. Yeah, seriously. Let's grab Demeter. Ooh, dang. That's a lot of pirates. Getting low on health. It's not ideal. Okay, I died, but my engraved pin kicked in. If I can kill everyone.
Not good enough.
Literally survived by the skin of our teeth. God damn. Alright, let's give Demeter a nectar.
To think the goddess of seasons herself is my grandmother. I am honored to have made your acquaintance.
I see the Witch of the Crossroads taught you not just strength, but grace. I hereby accept your offering, and have something for you as well.
Thanks, Grandma.
A gift from grandmother.
And a codex entry about grandmother. Demeter, your mother once fled from her, such is her doting and particular nature, our great goddess of seasons. Her long life has fueled in her a particular kind of wrath that is feared even on her mountain. It is fortunate she likes you. Grandma's favorite girl.
In the name of Hades.
Let's see what she got for me. Ooh, I like steady growth. I don't know how many encounters we're gonna have left here, to be honest. We're pretty low on health, but I'd like to act as if, you know, we're gonna go on indefinitely. So let's pick up steady growth. Whenever you clear enough encounters, a random boon you have gains rarity.
Cool and brisk.
Just like Grandma.
Sticklers.
We get an update on the Sea Shamblers. Kronos raised a sunken fleet to sail against the gods. Helming each ship must surely be less difficult than that. Yet the competence of these drowned crew leaves much to be desired. It is as though they are not a serious armada, but a diversion. Oh. I never even thought of it that way before. Do you think that's all this is? A diversion? Now, the ship is not as fancy as Kronos's, obviously. But it does have quite a bit of gold on board. And it looks to me like after this encounter, we're gonna go for the boss fight. I'm assuming the boss is gonna be some sort of like undead pirate captain or something like that. It's kind of the vibe I'm getting from this area. Hopefully we'll get there to find out. Nine HP in a dream, baby. I don't know how much success we're gonna have against this boss, but at the very least we're gonna be able to get in there and see who it is. First up though, looks like we might have a stop with our boatman. Yes, on his fancy ship.
End of the line.
Thank you very much for picking me up, dude. This is sick.
Now, distant shores upon which proudly rests the mountain of the gods have suddenly grown near, and the black flagship is prepared to send the princess there.
We're almost there.
The coast is dead ahead.
That's crazy. We're almost at Olympus.
Salutations.
Here I'm going to buy the 20 shields and the pomegranate. And we will power up our static shock. Alrighty, now. What do you guys think? The clue for this boss is a big old golden apple. I have no idea what that represents or who that suggests we're going to be fighting. But let's go find out for ourselves. Don't you think? Bronny says some squid beast. Knowing our luck, it's probably going to have lots of fucking tentacles. Let's go see.
Now take me to the coast.
Oh!
Eris.
What the fuck?
Hey, sailor. What a coincidence running into you like this so far away from home. Where are you headed? Maybe I could give you a lift.
Are you gonna be a betrayer after all, Eris? Not only are you gonna graffiti and litter and just be a menace, but now you're going to literally hamper my progress? Is that it?
You know perfectly well where I'm headed. And I can get there on my own, thanks.
You sure about that? because it looks like you've been having a pretty rough night so far, and it's only going to get worse.
I don't care for your insinuations here, Eris. Speak plain or get out of my way.
Is she working for Kronos?
Oh, I'll speak plain. You're boring, I don't like you, and you don't get to order me around.
Nah, she's just a dick. Okay. Perfect! Eris, Strife Incarnate is the boss fight before we can get up to Olympus. She is just randomly here trying to ruin my day because, you know, that's Eris in a nutshell.
Everything's on fire! Reloading!
Ooh! That does a lot of damage.
Free for all, everybody!
Oh! I can't believe she is just here ruining my goddamn day. Alright. The countdown is going to be to the end of our fight. Well, there you have it. We made it to the end of that area just to be thwarted by stupid Eris. You've got to be kidding me.
Damn it, Eris.
Agreed. Well, at least we know what's in store for us now in that area, and I can't be disappointed at all because we made a ton of progress. We got through the city, we beat the boss there, we got through the boat section, got all the way to the boss at the base of Mount Olympus, found out it was Eris, and now we know exactly what's ahead of us. I think we made a bunch of progress here tonight, guys. We not only proceeded further underground than we had ever been before, we also proceeded further above ground than we had ever been before. So, round of applause for that, right? I'm gonna call it a night here rather than start another run or go through the crossroads and talk to everybody. We picked up a bunch of new resources on the surface, so hopefully that means a bunch of new incantations and other things are going to be unlocked. So I've got a feeling there's going to be a lot for us to dive into here. So I think it makes the most sense to call it a night after another fantastic Hades 2 stream. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. I really hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you enjoyed Spooky Digitif and Spooky Digimuffin. Enjoyed these brand new emotes. Tallara Ghost and Tallara Skelly will be live through Halloween, so you've got a couple more streams to use those in. Of course, all subscribers to the channel get to use those emotes, so if you like what you see, don't forget to hit that sub button. In terms of me, I'm going to be back on Thursday. I mentioned we're doing some extra streams this week. Where I was away, I just really want to dive right back into streaming. So we will be live on Thursday night. 48 hours from now, we will be back with more Hades 2. Hopefully I will see some of you guys there. In the meantime, head on over to the YouTube channel. You can get caught up on our playthrough so far over there, as I do upload all of the VODs. And as well, if you're looking for stuff to watch while I'm offline, that's the place to go. Check out some of those Let's Play series that I currently have ongoing. That's it for me, though, everybody. Seriously, thank you for hanging out tonight. I really, really appreciate it. As always, enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Have a happy Wednesday. That's a really random quote for us to end on. Thank you, TS. Good night, everybody, and I will see you guys again real soon, I hope.